Hello, gamers. Of course, I'm getting 3 billion notifications or whatever. Yo, Mike. Welcome in, Bloodhound, as well. Not an ad as soon as I get in. Oh, give it a minute. It'll do it. It will. Don't doubt the... Well, I guess I can't say the Bezos anymore. Don't doubt the Clancy. I'll go specifically to Twitch then. Oh, did I do that wrong? Uh-oh. We're just gonna hope that that doesn't turn out in any way, shape, or form. Hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, Mike. How about yourself? Waiting for Chaos gameplay feels like eternity. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to wait until the second half of 1.1 if you're waiting for him. So you've got a whole patch ahead of you, basically. Here, let me pop us on in. Switch my view over. There we go. You got a long form stream on Red App or only short? I do have a long form, yeah. I do have a long form on that website or app or whatever works. So I'm very confused right now. Because one of these is definitely a short and the other one definitely isn't. Okay, there we go. I think I found the one that's the short. No, I didn't. Well, I guess I did. And on the way that I thought. Okay, well, that works. I'm probably not going to pull for any men unless they're good, because a lot of times they're just done bad in gacha games. Fair enough. That is fair. I'm waiting specifically. I mean, Chaos I like, but I'm waiting specifically for EXE. I'm pulling him regardless because he looks really good. All right. Let's say that should be good enough. Really don't know if Juyon is doing the job as my old build with Hotori. I'm using the charge build. I don't have a charge build because I don't have Hotor. Which is who I would likely need to use for that. But I respect the build. I had to wait for me to get something like that. Use a Blossom build is better. I mean, you can use both is the thing. Like, you don't have to go Charge or Blossom. You can just pick both. Now, if you mean like double Blossom, then yeah, you can benefit from certain things.
Smells amazing!
Do you remember me? So, potentially slight issue. You, at least from my end, don't have a name or a profile picture. So that is about the most obscure thing you could possibly ask me. Probably some kind of issue with the clock app. Yeah, not sure on that one. That doesn't even come through. But let me... Yeah, let me just... So the funniest part about that is I'm pretty sure you intended on doing something specifically targeted towards me, but because of the way my clock app chat looks, I can't even see what you did. But I'm going to just assume that it was not very good. Yeah, there we go. How do I get the red dice? You get the red dice in a lot of ways. but the big ones are from like the login event and from Analyth. That's mainly what it is.
Alright,
I really wish Blackbird would become playable. Me as well. She is very good. I also think her name is Raven, and I think she was mistranslated, because every other language considers her a Raven, and I don't know why she'd be called Blackbird instead. It's Hotori, Natalie, Jion, and Edgar are the best team for Hotori as a double blossom. Interesting. I would think it would be Zero, no? Instead of Edgar, because of the quick cycling. Saying, do you remember me with no profile picture or name? Gotta be menacing. Sure. Edgar heals. Well, yeah, but that's only if you need healing. I don't know. I feel like betting on healing is probably...
Let me defy.
It's like you're betting on taking a bunch of damage.
Pretty lively here. Sign.
I always go with the, like, more damage is best with these games. It definitely, like, works against me sometimes, but most of the time it's fine. Most of the time it's just okay. Alright, so... Let's see, what do we got here? Zero's Companion. I'm at level, like, 17. Getting a bunch of fons. I literally have 1 level left, and the event's been out for, like, 2 days. 3 days. So, that's fun. Alright. Gamers. So today we're doing a couple of things. Healing in gacha games is pretty worthless in my opinion. I agree, yeah. Usually if you need to heal through something, it's, like, it can be helpful, don't get me wrong, especially in specific encounters. There are specific encounters where you'll just take damage for existing. For example, like in Arknight's Enfield, there are Umbral Monument levels that will just deal damage to you by existing. I don't think factoring in healing is bad, but I think bringing in a character who does worse damage just because they provide healing, for me, seems counterintuitive. But if they apply like a good damage buff and also do healing, then hey, why not? Think like what's the name? Jaihi in Enfield. She applies healing to your on-field character, but also provides a damage amp. And you mainly run her for the damage amp, but you're certainly not going to say no to the healing, are you? Or Ardelia, she applies corruption, and then she also applies a good amount of healing. You're mainly running her because of her corruption and nature infliction application. Are you talking about Arknights? Yeah, I was using a comparison with this game. But because this game doesn't really have any, what do you call it? This game doesn't really have any of those kinds of activities where, like, you take damage just for being in an area. But Enfield does. So I was saying healing is more useful when you're in an encounter where you take damage just by existing and you can't, like, dodge it or anything. And he's the more survival-based. He heals, so I'm probably going to switch to Zero, as I have her best or a really good arc called Day Off. Do you have that? Yes, that's Zero's best in slot for team gameplay, especially against multiple enemies. The Rain That Shook the World is better for Zero's personal damage, but it's not quite the best for,
pretty lively here.
The whole team, especially when you're running into, you know, situations where there's multiple enemies. No more Enfield? I cover Enfield plenty. I basically am just going to do it whenever there's new stuff. There might be new quests that pop up, but I want to run into some of the other stuff first. So, I played through the main quest line, I looked through some of the side quests, and most of them are just, hey, wait around and pump the pipes. So if there's a new cool event thing or something like that, I'll get on and do that. And stream that. Yo. Yo, you summoned a trash can, I guess. I don't know. I have a feeling Hani will become much better with new characters released, because you can theoretically spam her ult and her skill. That works. Can you do runs infinitely, or is there like an entrance fee to do stuff to progress? Be specific, Alex. What are you asking if you can do runs infinitely with? Nice, I love Fadia, and I feel I'll never die if I have her on the team. Yeah, she also does, like, damage, though, is the thing. Like, she is really, she absorbs damage, she redirects damage, but she also deals more damage, I believe, while taking damage. So she really plays into that, in which case, you know, she also has the self-heal. So, she's very self-sufficient with that, which is nice. And it's better for farming for consoles, so I don't have to grind 2 different ones, true. Is there even a chance to get Nanali? Not anymore. Now it's Hotori. Hotori is the current limited banner. I just got a bunch of materials from something. There's Hotori filling up her bike perpetually. Yeah, Nanali is no longer an obtainable character until she gets a rerun, basically. She will get a rerun, but you get 2 weeks if you don't have Nanali, then you're cooked. Well, you're not cooked. You have to wait a bit, but you're not cooked. All right, I'm gonna start doing these side quests because hi WW. I want to get the side quest done in NT. Oh yes, friendly public service announcement. Though individuals who are on the purple app, try not to spam the lurk command, or else I will have to limit it for people. I'm talking to you, Psy Legion. Welcome in. But also, don't spam that lurk command. It might seem like, oh, it's easy to do, but legitimately, the amount of times you spammed it required it to have to undergo a loading process when I had to refund them all, which took a hot minute for me. So, I would prefer if you did not spam such things, but thank you for the offline bits. For the museum side quest, you have to wait a day in between them. That's fine. There's another, what do you call it? Side quest I can do. So, miles apart, a swing, a piece of recreational athletic equipment, wild roses, genus rosa, cold resistant, with numerous cultivated and wild varieties. Okay, enough beating around the bush. It's time to focus on what's really in front of us. Go on, express your love. Okay, so we have 0618. The protagonist of the story is a designer, and fittingly the scene has a uniquely artistic flair. Okay. Twilight line, how many people have we lost because we were too shy to express our love? Little C's travel diary, I hope I get to meet Patty in person someday. We have a lot in common to talk about. The tomorrow beyond, today's parting cannot erase the love we once shared. Viviana, regret, remorse, guilt. These are all inseparable parts of life that we must learn to accept. Little fair, yes, thank you. Hi Miles Morales, and welcome in Tectera. Lovely mini body mode. Thanks. I hope I can get it next time. Yeah, hopefully. Can you explain to me why I don't see my map when I open it? I see the icons, but the map, no. Make sure you're collecting Wertheimer Towers. I'll quickly show you. Here, before I enter this. Did you spend on our clothes or get lucky? I got lucky. I got it in 2 pulls. How long have you played the game? Since launch. But here, so you see this map? You want to get these. These are Wertheimer Towers. When you collect these, it shows you the area of the map that the region that they're in, if that makes sense. Like, it shows you the region that the tower is in and covers the map and makes it more visible so you can see, like, actual roads and stuff. Because I got Hotori in 1 draw. Nice. I got Hotori in about 80-something draws, but I got her outfit in 2, so I really can't complain. Alright, incident time. Yeah, for some reason I got Hotori skin and Hotori in 10 pulls. Nice. When's the stamina reset? Weekly stamina resets on Monday. How did you get early access of Ananta? I didn't. This is neverness to everness. Oh, what's up, buddy? Tungsten.
Welcome, our first visitor of the day. I'm tungsten, as in material used inside light bulbs.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess.
I came up with that name myself. Pretty fitting, isn't it?
Hello, Tungsten.
Hello to you too. Now that we've exchanged greetings, may I follow protocol and give you an introduction to this exhibition hall?
Okay,
Thanks
sure.
for your patience. I believe our dear Iris has already explained to you that this is a rather impressive anomaly exhibit.
It is.
All lamps in this exhibition hall are stories collected by me. Some are fresh and interesting, while others are unremarkable. Even light bulbs from the same production line can have differences in brightness. I record all the stories and share them with every visitor to this exhibition.
Okay.
But before the experience begins, out of personal curiosity, do you think the ending of a story can be changed?
Sure.
I see.
Honestly, why not?
Then consider this exhibition an immersive experience where you can witness how stories unfold or even be changed by you.
Oh, it's your first time doing that quest? Yes.
Guides who talk too much tend to get complaints. So it's better to experience these wonderful stories for yourself. Don't forget to take this with you before you go.
Switch?
For us light bulbs, having the lights on and off means seeing two different worlds. When you are lost in one world, try switching to a different view. Go on.
Okay.
Push open that
So,
door. The story begins now.
I wonder if it's a different aspect of like, I wonder if it's a different concept, but the same general, no. Different execution, same concept of the schematic, because there's a schematic anomaly commission where you have to continuously change your perspective to get through the area. So maybe this one is like that, except it's with character perspectives, since I was reading a bunch of character perspectives. Let me check chat real quick. Okay. Hey, just finished the main story and spin-offs in NT, now I have no idea what to do. How do you stay entertained, as I don't want to put down the game, as I love the characters and the world? Side quests are a big one. There's a bunch of hidden quests that you can talk to Blackbird about and get divinations on. It's like the lost egg or something. It's like the egg-looking one. That's fun. You can just rob pedestrians. Legitimately. You can rob pedestrians a certain amount each day, and do your dailies and stuff, and then just, take your time with it. You don't really gotta rush through too much. If you're enjoying, you can just keep playing. I'm watching you because I skipped all the cutscenes to get everything done. Okay. It's more like the Titan 2 thing where you'd fix two different time zones. Gotcha. Okay, go. Okay, gotcha. So kind of like, there's another anomaly commission where you're scrolling through time too. They should expand the map in future updates, right? Pretty much, it's guaranteed. And thank you for the follow, Rose. This quest is very fun. I guarantee that you'll like it. I hope so. It looks cool. I like the ambiance so far. Oh, look at you. Can I could walk over there. I think I should probably follow the light, though. Have a potato. Thank you.
To the sky, red houses, white walls, hide and seek. Shall we try?
All right, bro.
In closets.
You know, at least I didn't hear it echoing down the entire street, because that would have creeped me the fuck out. How do I get the paper plane anomaly? You'll just find them out of places. There's a lot of them. You'll notice them. They try to go to mailboxes and stuff. You basically follow it to the mailbox and then send it back out, and then it fights you.
Hello?
788, 789, 790.
Oh yeah, that's not fucking weird at all. Okay. Yeah. What were you singing? Who are you? Okay. That figure just now.
Who are you?
Nobody.
You're weird. Ask your questions, then leave.
I just tried to ask you questions. Who are
I
you?
don't want to tell you.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Playing on the swing.
Okay. This is just like talking to a child. I'm sorry. This is perfect representation of what it's like talking to children, because they will either tell you things that you just don't need to know, or when you actually try to ask them a question, they immediately are like, nope, I don't want to tell you. I don't like you. Leave me alone. And it's so funny. They're great. Yo, how are you, man? I'm pretty good. Strelitzia? It was the last time I saw you. I had trouble with your name too, but like Strelitzia. I'll go with that. All right, how are we, man? I'm pretty good. How about yourself? I killed many of those. I need it for my apartment. Yes. Your name is very familiar. It used to be a Call of Duty team. Our clan tag used to be Sticks. Nice. Yeah, it's a pretty common tag, I feel like. I'm Stixer, so everyone calls me Sticks because it's a lot easier to say than Stixer. Or Stixier. Or Stixar. However people decide to pronounce it. I've been called a great many different things. That figure just now.
I'm the only one here. Ugh, you're weird.
Hello, goat of the floor. I don't have anything to ask, I guess. Girl.
I don't want to play with you anymore. Go away.
Damn. Brat. I'm gonna follow you. Oh, damn. She's gone. Well. So that's Strelitzia from Darling in the Franxx. Oh. You see... That rings a bell. Strelly works or V, and that's good to hear. Just chilling. Finally got all the cafe options. Nice. I maxed out my cafe too. I think yesterday. And yes, it is a little gacha. I remember watching Darling in the Franxx, and it was, like I really liked it personally. I know a lot of people found certain aspects confusing, but I liked it. I was like I ate it up. I thought it was cool. I watched it around when it came out. Yes. All right. My favorite anime. I watch it every year. Nice. Knock. Knock again. Try pushing the door. Why am I getting distance?
I have a strange feeling about that shadow. Better not barge in.
Oh, okay.
Tungsten said 2 worlds exist here. Let's try a different perspective.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have the special button. The fuck you button. Let's go. Oh, okay. So it's like daytime, nighttime. Understandable. Alright. Hello, construction worker. Wait, there's a cat plushie here? I want this. A cute little cat plushie. Kitty kitty. Wait, now's not the time to be petting cats. It's always the time to be petting cats. And let's go. I got the cat plushie. This makes me wonder if there's more things I can grab. This game has now made me paranoid, this mission. Because I'm now sitting here looking back on everything I've done so far, and I'm like, are there things I could have been picking up? But alright, I'll just go for it. And I just got the Griffin, a car I should have gotten off the bat. Well, yeah, I got the Griffin, I think last stream, or the stream before that, or something, the last NTE stream. And it's a very nice car, not gonna lie. I immediately started using it to make money using races. It's an okay starter car to do all the races with, yeah.
I have to tear it down again? What a pain.
Hello?
Another person looking for Miss Patty? She's not here. If I'd known she was such a famous architect, no wonder no one else would take this job. What bad luck having to renovate for someone like that.
What's going on?
Oh, is she a perfectionist?
You have no idea. Miss Patty, the owner of this place, hired a few contractors last week to renovate the yard. The pay was good, and the workload we were promised wasn't that much either, so I thought it would be an easy job.
Welcome in, Gryoji. Doesn't sound like it was very easy.
In the past few days, we've already redone this wall 3 times, and she just came by again to ask us to redo it. Not to mention a few days ago, we barely had the blueprints in hand before she switched to new ones. And?
That's okay.
Keep your voice down. I'm just venting a little. She's a bit strange. She keeps saying things are wrong, but she can never tell us what exactly they should look like. I've been a contractor for several years. I've never met a more difficult client.
That's right.
Enough complaining. I can't see anything wrong with the renovations, but since I'm on her payroll, I'll keep working.
Enjoy the stream. Okay. Everyone just call me Jacob, I guess. Enjoy your time, let's say. Yeah, Yeah, I got the enforcement not realized and the handling is bad. Now just save them and get the last house. And why didn't you test drive the cars? Well, damn. That is kind of true, though. Yeah, the Griffin is Spider-Man. There's that. Definitely should have done some test driving. Not that I did any. I just vibed it. I was like, alright, the Griffin seems good. Hello,
I
Patty.
already said I'm not taking any design projects, no matter how much the pay. You people just keep coming here to disrupt my life. Leave now.
I'm starting to understand what that contractor was talking about. I'm just passing by. I'm not here to commission you any work. I just overheard your contractors talking.
Sorry, I went off without asking what was going on. I haven't been sleeping well these past 2 days. Please excuse my manners.
Did something happen?
As you can see, I'm an architect. I've taken on many projects, and I've had my fair share of difficult clients. But when it came to designing my own home, I ended up making a complete mess of it. Nothing I try feels quite right.
Maybe you keep second-guessing yourself because you're designing your own home. What kind of design are you looking for?
This is my childhood home. I want to recreate how it looked back then, ideally exactly the way I remember it. But if I blindly focus on recreating the past, it can't really be a good design. Sounds contradictory, doesn't it?
Oh, like when you came to stream, I mean, well, I saw you doing stuff, Sai, last night. And enjoy your daily stick. Yes, I saw you doing stuff last night. And then I saw you doing stuff again when I was getting ready to stream. I was just like, this little shit. Not gonna spoil them, but there's a lot of things you gotta figure out on your own. That's fine. I can try and figure stuff out. If I need help, I'm sure plenty of you can do that. Oh, you saw that? Oh yeah, I saw that. Sai, you may not know, but it gives me notifications. So when people start doing things in the chat and I have OBS open and I'm trying to record something, it just starts ringing up. So I can see it. I can literally just look at it and be like, oh, that's a thing that's happening. Should I get a Hotori copy or save for Lacrimosa? I'd say Lacrimosa. Oh, XD, yes.
Thanks for trying to
Indeed.
understand. I know the contractors have been complaining a lot these past few days.
Hunter level 39.
Let me give
Or
them a
wait,
raise.
38. Something like that.
Oh, I just rambled on a lot of insignificant things. I must have been
Thank
under
you for
too much
follow.
stress lately.
It's alright.
Our
was wondering,
town is
will you
pretty
notice?
remote,
Oh, yeah, I'll
but
definitely
the
notice.
scenery is quite nice. It's perfect for those tired of city life and want fresh air. If you don't mind, to make up for being rude earlier, I could be your tour guide.
Hey, nice.
Though I haven't been back for a while, I did grow up here, and I'm still familiar with the area.
Sure that's not too much trouble?
Not at all. I was planning to walk around to find some inspiration anyway. There's a nice little park nearby. How about we check it out?
Also, Stixer, did you learn the drift yet, my man? To an extent, but probably not well. What happens if I switch like this? At the park.
Here we are.
Interesting.
It's been almost 20 years, but it hasn't changed much. As a kid, I
Oh.
always thought this slide was tall and long.
I have to wait for her to stop talking
Looking at
before I
it
go to the next
now,
area.
it's actually pretty short.
We checked out the laser guy. I did, but once again, I have to take a bit to like try stuff out as well. Ooh, thank you for the
Psy Legion gifted
Gift
a
sub,
tier
Psy.
1 subscription to username.
username. But yes, thank you for the 5 gifted, Sai. Huge. I never finished that quest. I got so confused. Fair. Is it gonna drop the whole thing. Oh no, it's just saying a hype train started. Oh cool, a hype train started. Huh. Well, that's interesting. And we complete the sub goal. Nice. That's wild. I have no idea why those things happened in the chain of events that they did, but... And there's the sub goal too, yes. W gifted indeed, W gifted.
Kids never want to play
Thank your
on this
sub
exercise
gifter, all that
equipment.
good stuff.
They tend to be covered in blankets. There's no way I could fit in this chair anymore.
When do you think Nitsa and Shinku's banners are getting released? I'm not sure. It probably depends on how much they tease them and when. Maybe 1.2.
I can't believe the swing is still here.
Or they might get split up.
I used to come here all the time as a kid. The swing was the most popular equipment
Like
among
for
us.
bits.
Psy Legion just
Too bad
cheered
the park only had
500
one.
bits.
We lined up and took turns. Each of us got 10 pushes. We all counted to 10 before the next kid got their turn. We would keep playing until our parents came looking for us and make a fuss because we wanted to play more. Later on, we built one in our own yard at home, so I could play for as long as I wanted.
Your parents
Psy
loved you.
Legion gifted 1 subscriptions to the
I'm getting
community.
some good inspiration. Let's keep
The
walking.
gift sub again, Sai. Crazy. There we go. No, there we are with a... Let me properly see. Like we're sitting here questing, and then Sai's over here like, oh yes, I have a side mission. Yeah, so we're on like a level 3 hype train. And we've hit the, at least as far as I can tell. We've hit many of our goals. So, well, thank you, Bloodhound, for the bit.
Sin_Bloodhound just cheered 1 bits.
Nice. One more subs for next level, if anyone's up for it. True, it is 4 subs or... I check the deal. It lets me. 2k bits or 4 subs. Okay, so I see where Patty is. I hate this quest. I took an hour doing it. That's funny. I mean, I don't really mind too much. If it takes me a while, I'll just have to make y'all watch me. Did the blurb sound not go through?
Yeah.
You got the Hotori skin too? Yes, pure luck. Oh, so should I save for both of them now? Up to you, really. I have 45 of those. I have no one else to give them to. That's funny.
When did this flower shop open?
Feels like needs us to
There
support
used to
and
be a
Shinko
bookstore in
DPS,
this
maybe.
spot. I guess it's normal for shops to change after many years. Come to think of it, I should plant some flowers in the yard. Why don't you help me put out some flowers? I trust your taste.
Thank you for the bits, Bloodhound.
Sin_Bloodhound just
Sure I
cheered
should pick them?
44 bits.
I know a thing or two about flowers. Feel free to pick whatever you like.
I guess I should edit this properly. 1 second. Here. Pumpkin is meowing behind me after he has just eaten. And he's eaten enough. By the way, he's eaten enough for a cat that is normally his size for an entire day. He's a gremlin creature, I tell you. A gremlin indeed. We are. We have met all related sub goals and bits goals. Okay, so I can investigate each thing. Alright. I'm gonna make an event per character fragments because I have none for non-only. What do you mean by character fragments? When we play together, I do not do multiplayer.
This should be a wild rose. Or a rose. Wait. It's an oriental rose.
We've got about a minute and a half left on the level 3 hype train gamers. 2k bits or 4 subs. Wait, which side quest is this? This is the lamp.
A fresh green plant. Miss Patty wants flowers, though.
Indeed.
These potted plants aren't suitable for a yard. Let me try to find something else.
Oh, is this meant to be me trying to pick something out? I was just looking at them to
These
see what it
potted
said for
plants
each one.
aren't suitable for a yard.
Yeah, okay.
The balloon flowers don't seem...
You don't seem to match the yard. Okay. Just go through and investigate each item. The one in the Golden Hall Museum? Yes. Don't spoil it, Bloodhound! Oh, is there not more I can talk to out here? Let me figure it out. Alright, yeah. When you get like the same character multiple times. Oh, they're not gonna do awakenings with S rank characters at least. Tell me why I was stressing about how I don't have Hotori just to realize I had her the entire time. Ta-da, indeed. Let's go, Hotori damage showcase. I mean, I don't know about damage showcasing. I don't know if I'm that good.
nursery rhyme
You can at least
mentioned
get to see her look
roses.
ready.
Let's get roses.
Well, I also play her and, you know, use her in fights. But I don't know if they're gonna be anything huge like that. And thank you for the follow, your friend L. Alrighty. And there we go. The hype train has ended at level 3 gamers. Thank you very much for the gifted subs and the binnies. Both Psy and Bloodhound. Love to see it. And on with the quest we go.
Let me see. What did you pick? These are wild rose seeds. Thank you. I love wild roses.
Do wild roses have any special meaning?
No, nothing that special. It's just that they look pretty when they grow up on the fence. Thank you. I like the flowers you picked.
Pretty big eyes,
We've
indeed.
been out for a while now. Why don't you come over to my place? This is a great time for afternoon tea. I also want to thank you for selecting a flower I like.
Sounds good.
When I get A6, Hanyal, Aurelia, and Scale pulling her opening, that's
How's the
fine.
cake I made?
It's really good.
Damn, I get to see him eating the
That's
cake.
good to know. I'm a bit rusty since it's been a while since I made dessert. My mother was good at baking. She used to make these for me all the time. I only managed to learn the basics from her.
The swing and the baked goods. She really loved you.
My mother passed away many years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, I should be apologizing. I'm the one who brought up something unpleasant. The swing is supposed to be at that empty spot. For the past few days, I've been hesitating about.
How about building a new swing? Oh, how about building a new swing? At least to give you a lot of beautiful memories. I think that's a good one. I don't give Analyst to anyone. I play free to play. Even though I didn't play free to play, I wouldn't just go around giving Analyst to people. I don't have bags like that.
It has been wonderful to meet you. I think I'm starting to get ideas about how to design this yard. Please forgive this architect who desperately needs to act on her inspirations. If I don't do so, my inspirations will soon sneak away. Feel free to look around. Make yourself at home.
Do anything about the creepy bagel contact? If it's not connected to a quest, I legitimately don't read the text messages at all. Look around inside the house. Okay. Wait, can I? Heh, I got that shit. I knew it. What's up?
We meet again.
Yo, I just showed up in your
Have
house.
More weird questions again?
Yes.
Fine.
Do you know Patty?
I don't.
Do you know who that is?
I don't.
What meaning do roses have?
I don't know. Alright, I'm done answering. Leave and don't come back.
Okay, that's actually really funny. Now it's open. And thank you, Bloodhound, for the 95 bits.
Sin_Bloodhound just cheered 95 bits.
Here's some bags then.
Here's some bags then.
Okay. Alright. I'm not giving... Still not enough to start handing people Analyth. But thank you. Did I just see some shit? Hey, yo, nah, that's not fucking okay. I didn't agree to this. They said this was gonna be chill. I'm exploring some stuff. Did I not just watch a shadow run across this doorway? Yeah, fuck off. To Patty, don't cry. I'm blank. Or I'm just gonna read it as like a whole thing. To Patty, don't cry. I'm this as and if, please forgive mommy. I you. This love fade away. Like in the fairy tale books, I'll in the wind. When you the sweetness of cream. Remember the days when you flowers. The days we turn to the soil. Moment you think when I'm beside you. I feel sad that I can't as you grow up. The time we was happy. It's just like add sour lemon juice to sweetness, sourness completely, Patty cry lullaby. Hide and seek. And think of the follow slushy. I'm sorry mommy isn't, and hasn't yet. So swing happily, Patty. Years someday. Let's pinky promise. That's a cute little twitchy mouth. And that was an interesting letter. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, it's just her. What did I just hear? Oh, that was Sigh. Wait, why is that so quiet? It's such a funny little tiny sound. Oh, is that? Oh, I know why that was quiet. Wait, no, I don't know why that was quiet. That's at max volume. That's really funny. Okay, whatever. Try and do this. See if I can boost it. Bass boost the shit out of it. That'd be really funny if I bass boosted that shit. And then it just... By the way, there's a way you can do that without using channel points. I don't know if you have... If you get 7 TV, there's a way. I won't be specific, but there is a way. It can happen.
Mom, what story are you going to tell today? Can't you tell me a new story? If only we had a new storybook. My friends have all been reading The Fox and the Swing. Mom, we just need a new storybook.
Fox in the Swing. Maybe that's the item I need to submit. Okay, so I need to relive the memory, I assume.
Mom, what story are you going to tell today?
Oh, no. Okay.
Can't you tell me a new story? If only we had a new storybook.
Ooh.
My friends have all been reading The Fox and the Swing.
Okay, so I want to find The Fox and the Swing.
We just need a new storybook, don't we?
Well, the book is here, clearly. Unless I'm an idiot. Oh. Okay, so that takes me back here. So where do I find it? Maybe in her room. Children's picture book. Some children's picture books make good bedtime stories, nothing special. What if I go back into the modern day and she has the book now? Wild Rose Plant. Thank you for the follow, Deku. There's a plushie. Workbench. Desk is piled with discarded design drafts and half-empty stuff. Okay, black outlining ink. Recently popular bear figurine in limited edition red fixed to its base. Okay. If things... Let's see, nothing in here. I will note, guys, I'm totally down for tips if I ask for them, but if you backseat or spoil things in the quest, I will just mute or ban you. Just so you know. Even if you do it as a troll, because I don't know whether it's a troll or not. So I will just remove you. So if I ask for it, it's fine. But if I don't, then don't worry about it. I was just about to troll. Yeah, even if it's a troll, because the issue is I can't tell you're trolling because I don't know. Why, as soon as I said it, a bunch of people started doing it? It's like, do you guys want to be in such a situation? I'd really rather not if I have to, but... Household toolbox. What happens if I do this? Which just need repairs, okay. Yeah, just, you know, don't worry about it. I think you need... Okay, so, here, gamers. Yeah, so, I don't know if y'all are just not, I spoiled nothing, I gave a hint, and I said I don't want any hints or anything, unless I ask. So... But yeah. So that goes for Jazz, that goes for many other people as well. And like, you know, totally get it. It's like, oh, cool. It's this stuff. But yeah, no backseats. I want to try and like figure stuff out before I ask for help. Because if I'm like, oh, I look around, then like there's all that. So, use night. Okay, I'm just gonna start. Yeah, alright. Okay, bro, do it. Alright. Here we go. Not done anything? Yeah. Are you doing the story? Yes, I am. And I will once again say, try not to backseat or anything. Here, let me... Alright, so that's there during the day. Is there any difference in the picture book here? Paint can. Watching from the side seat, yes. There's a red paint that Patty needs in here. I'll bring this to Patty. Cool. Pretty close. Okay, so that's a key. Is there any other items that I missed down here? Crazy. Okay, so I can unlock the door with the key maybe too. Kitchen utensils. I don't want to see a cook. That looked like it's glowing, but it's not. Sticky notes. Oh, that's just a bunch of recipes for cake. And then what about the sticky note? You need to buy cheese for next week. Get a small portion of fried chicken as a treat. That's sweet. Postcards. Yanmu Hill is really tall, and the scenery is beautiful too. Make a wish to Nakupeta. I hope it comes true. And bought Patty's favorite teddy bear. Okay, so I'd have to go to the real version in order to do that. I can turn off the TV. And there's a healthy recipe book. Recipe book filled with notes. Okay. There we go. By the way, why don't you face cam? Because I don't want to. How to up appraisal level. I have a video on getting XP. Suspicion hurt my brain for a second. Fair. Oh. I forgot. What's this? Using a popular bear figurine. Very clean. Just take good care of it. So is this... Let me see. This is the house key. Key for something. There we go. Okay, so this is what the key's for. Brand new copy of The Fox in the Swing. Even the corners are all protected. You can tell that someone takes care of it. Cool. Okay. I can go back out. When's your banner coming so we can pull you? Hopefully never. That would weird me out. All side quests done. There's side quests. There's also the Tycoon City is a big one. All that stuff. Remember, if you want help, I'm here. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. It's totally fine. You don't need to repeatedly tell me. It's okay. I will ask. If I require help, I will let you know. The heck, man? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want people pulling me in a gacha game. Imagine if I'm looking at someone else playing a gacha game and I'm like, oh wow, what is this?
Mom, I really love this story. Can you tell it again tomorrow? Thank you, Mom. You're the best.
So there's a cake. There's a painting. And there's a stuffed bear. The stuffed bear definitely looks like the one that's right here. The one that's like this. Wait a second. No, I can't attack. I was half tempted to be like, okay, can I just break this open? But probably not. Okay, Kraken. Please, try not the backseat. I'm just trying to figure stuff out. If I need help, I will ask for it. Or if I'm looking for help. Otherwise, I'll just start muting people. Oh, sorry. It's alright, it's just like, yeah, if someone's not asking for help, it's generally good practice to try not to backseat them too much. But yeah, I know that there's the plushie out here because I already grabbed it. And I know that there's also a toolbox right here that can be used to repair plushies. I'm looking for the ripped up plushies. Good morning, Rocky. Mission did my head in. That's totally fine. I'm a very stubborn person, and I'm also someone who likes to just figure things out a lot of the time. So I often have a better time just at least trying to figure it out. No, you can repair it already? No, you can't, Raiden Shogun. If you put this plushie in, it tells you that it's already completely repaired. It's good. What I'm looking for is the ripped up bear. Which, the ripped up bear plushie might be somewhere in here. Oh, it's not something old. Okay, so that's a very memorable one. And then here's a normal teddy bear. And then this one can probably be fixed. Wait, did you unlock the cabinet? Raiden? Just chill out. Let me figure stuff out. It's alright. You find it in the night somewhere in the rip-off one? Yeah. Well, I figured I'd find it in the night somewhere. I was just looking around to see where other stuff might be. But here, let me...
No, no, no! I don't want to go to school. A gift? Can I have it right now? I promise I'll be good and listen in class. Please. Yay, now my red teddy bear has a matching friend.
My red teddy bear has a matching friend. Do I have to give this one? Or do I give the,
Wow,
okay, that
thanks,
should be fine.
Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I threw a tantrum this morning. I'll go to school like a good kid, even if there are no gifts.
I feel like leave and come back. To figure out what they want next. I guess it makes sense. Are you done with the polls? I have some standard polls to do.
Can I paint a swing here? Great, it's just like the swing in the park. I also want pretty flowers, but what color should the house be? I can't think of any. The yard. What should it look like?
Submit an item. Do I want to give her the ink or the schematics? But I also don't know where the schematics are. Let me see if I can. Just in case I do need them for something. So there's this cabinet, but what about during the day? Okay. There. So, are you also live on the purple app? Yes, I am. Yes, gamers, don't worry too much about the specific progress I've made. Because I guess asking that kind of question might, like, mess me up a little bit. With all that stuff. I will tell you guys, at this point, I'm noticing a lot of new people are kind of coming in, and it's hard to to fully manage the stuff. So, what do you call it?
Come on.
I need schematics, but I don't know if that's what these guys were given. Can I ask her for them? Thank you, I've already figured out how to design it. It looks like I'm running low on red paint. Here's a paint can. Thank you so much. I'll have it finished right away. Can I bring it over here and have a look? Of course, I couldn't have finished it without your help. This is something that we can do together. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm basically just going to minimize how much I'm looking at the chat. So if I don't see something, my apologies. But a lot of people are... I keep saying, like, try not to backseat too much and stuff, and a lot of people are just saying stuff. And I don't want to be sitting here just muting everyone. So... I will just ignore most of the chat stuff until I have finished what I need to do.
Ta-da! All done. Mom, look! Architect? Whoa! When I grow up, I want to become the best architect ever.
You.
Once the swing is ready, we'll play together. Pinky promise.
There we go. And then I leave and come back.
Yep.
Or do I have to lead through this? Why not?
Come on. Yep.
Flour, eggs, milk. How much sugar
Wait.
should I add? Ugh, lemons are so sour. Do I really have to use them? Baking a cake is so hard. I can't give up. I'm gonna make a cake for my mom's birthday. If I
I had mom's recipe.
had mom's recipe...
Well, I think I have mom's recipe, so you should be good.
I made...
It just, like, skipped? What happened there? Defeat enemies from the past. Okay. Oh, what's up, bro?
That was our favorite story. About the little fox and mom swinging together in the bellflower field.
Your express delivery. Thank you for your
Until
patronage.
even our dreams
How rude.
with blue bellflowers.
Underboss, it's our turn!
Oh, I wish I could tell you this story one more time.
Thank you for the follows, gamers. Is there more enemies? Or do I have to go through this? Yeah, I do.
We all kept our promise. Going to school like a good kid, eat
Fate splinter and fracture.
Thank you for the
and
follows.
without receiving any gifts.
I can see you all.
Even without me, it's all the same.
It's not all the same. Here?
That was the sweetest cake I ever had.
Haven't gone rusty, have
So
I?
sweet.
Engraved.
We drank all the water in the house.
Let's settle.
So sweet that even in my final days,
Everyone, follow my command!
I still remembered the taste.
So is her mom, like, very ill? She's talking about her final days, but I'm
I
pretty
will
sure...
see-
I'm sorry.
Like, it doesn't seem like it was sudden. It seems
I
like it
wasn't
was
able to see you, but
Divide.
something very well known.
By zero.
the most
Hi, Mikey.
amazing
Welcome.
architect.
That's right. Yeah. That's some unreconciled, romance, it seems. Do you like protein shakes? Yes. I normally don't do them with a ton of fruit other than banana, though.
Trust me.
Hello? Do I have to attack the little girl? Oh, I saw her cop car? That's from Hotori. Oh, she was scared of the cop car? That's really funny. But yeah, I'm using a free-to-play friendly Hotori arc. But yeah, I like protein shakes. I usually put banana, either vanilla or chocolate protein powder, some milk, Greek yogurt, and peanut butter for some like healthy fat and more protein.
Why won't you leave? Why did you leave me alone? Get out of here! Get out of here! You and her both need to get out!
Oh. Got a good deal with protein powder, 2 pounds for $20. Nice. Please tell me isn't there new content? I mean, there's Hotori. She has new bond quests and stuff. She's mad at her mom for leaving her alone. Well, of course she is. That's an extremely common thing. When parents die young, children can't really, like, they understand that they're gone, but they don't really understand what it means, if that makes sense. They have more awareness than most people might think, but not at the same time. I didn't get her and I have no intentions to get her. Well, then you are not doing the current new content. That's all that's due. So, if you're not worried about her, then you can just wait for 1.1.
I found this.
I thought it was already... So it's still here.
It was already damaged when I found it.
I know, because I'm the one who did it.
Why?
My mother has been gone for 25 years. But even now, I still can't accept the fact that she's gone.
Next patch is
Keep thinking
Lacrimosa
she's
and
just on
Chaos,
one
I
of her
think.
trips. And as long as I wait at home, my mother will appear before me, alive and kicking, just like she did so many times before.
Ooh.
We'll bake cakes, swing, and listen to stories together. She'll clip this hairpin in my braids and pat my head. Please follow me. Saying goodbye was so painful. Even until now, I resist thinking back to those times. Just seeing anything related to her, even every corner of this house. After the funeral, my father stashed everything she left behind here. I was standing at the doorway, thinking how heartless she was to leave that easily. She even said, "I'm sorry, I won't be able to watch you grow up." If she felt so guilty, how could she leave me like that?
Maybe she didn't want to leave.
Maybe. Just knowing she was once here hurt so deep, I could almost drown in my resentment. The only way was to destroy everything, so I wouldn't miss her so much. My father would later take me to start a new life somewhere far away.
So you came back out of...
Regret. While I was trying to forget her, I found myself waiting for her to come home. And before I knew it, I was thinking of her again. If I could be by her side again, if I could find something to hold on to. This was her wish. I should fulfill her wish. I should be with her like when I was a kid.
I think what she really would have wanted is happy. But... yeah, hi.
Ugh, you're back.
Here we are once again.
Ugh. You've asked me so many questions. Now it's my turn to ask you.
Okay.
People forced to leave for a reason must feel regret, right?
Sounds like you're not looking for an answer.
She apologized. I knew she didn't want to leave. But if I accepted all this, wouldn't she be gone for good?
I think your mother would want to see you grow up well, not trap yourself in guilt.
No? No, that's not it. She wants us to be like we used to be. Yes, that's how it should be. It would be just like when I was little, seeing each other every day, staying by each other's side. I'm going back to her side.
Won't you read this letter?
No, the current me is by Mom's side. She doesn't need this letter. I don't need to know this. I'm going to find Mom. Please leave. Goodbye.
Pretty little shit. You grieving little shit that I feel bad for, so I can't insult too much. Hi, Patty.
Miss Patty?
997, 998, 999. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, she said it count to
Miss
1,000.
Patty.
I'll be there.
There's a
And
letter
so she
for
never
you.
gets to
A
1,000.
letter?
This is a letter from your mother. Would you like to read it?
No! No, thank you. But please give it to me. Mother, is this the last story you'll ever tell me?
To my dear little Patty, please don't cry. I'm writing this as my first sentence, and if you can hold back your tears, then please forgive Mommy for being so wordy. I love you, and this love won't fade away even after I'm gone. Just like in the fairy tale books we used to read together, I'll be in the wind and in the rain. When you taste the sweetness of cream, you'll remember the days we baked cakes together. When you smell flowers, you'll think of the days we turned the soil and planted seeds together. Every moment you think of me, that's when I'm right there beside you. I still feel sad that I can't be there as you grow up, but the time we spent together was so happy. It's just like when you add sour lemon juice to a cake. All that sweetness covers up the tiny bit of sourness completely. So little Patty, please don't cry. Just like that lullaby that belongs only to us, this is a long game of hide and seek. I'm sorry Mommy isn't very good at games and hasn't found you yet. So swing happily on your swing, Patty. Year after year, someday we'll meet again. Let's pinky promise. That's very sweet. That is a very, very sweet letter. I like how that side story played out, too.
Welcome back. Would you like some tea or coffee to relax?
Was that the ending?
Room for imagination, you could say.
Yeah,
Feel
room for
free to ask me
interpretation.
anything else you want to know. It's my job, after all.
About Patty.
Ms. Patty just wanted an answer. Did her suffering come from her mother or from herself? What do you think?
It's kind of hard to say, because you could, like, for example, right? In a way, both are correct, because obviously her mother and what happened with her mother is the direct cause of suffering, but she also continued to inflict suffering on herself after the fact, because locking yourself in that point in time and not moving on. Obviously, moving on is an incredibly difficult thing, but it's still self-inflicted suffering. So I would say that, like, ultimately it comes from her mother, but it also, she definitely prolonged it, and she definitely continued the suffering beyond what she might have already felt directly from what happened with her mother. So I'll just answer her mother because it's the direct source of it. Or I guess what herself, because it's the more recent one. That makes sense. And welcome in, Eli. I hope you enjoy the game.
Both are correct.
Okay, he's just gonna
Miss
say both are
Patty
correct. I thought he was gonna
trapped in her
comment on
own
each one.
guilt, as well as in her mother's guilt.
Yeah.
The solution was pretty simple, but too many people are not good at expressing their feelings. Had Miss Patty and her mother cleared the air, they wouldn't have needed to wait 25 years. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, don't let the same thing happen to you.
Was that supposed to be the takeaway?
It's Screwum's long lost brother.
We are to learn from stories, right?
I'm sorry, that's
Feel
so
free
good.
to ask me anything else you want to
Screwum
know.
and tungsten.
It's my job, after all.
About that figure.
Who do you think the Black Shadow is?
Ooh. Patty herself or Patty's mother? I mean, I guess it's the if you want to go with Patty's mother, it could be the idea of, like, her always being with Patty, in a way. Like, you could take that as a spin on it. Patty herself, of course, like, you know, to be haunted by your own decisions, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't really think too deeply on it, so I think I'll just go with Patty's
Sorry,
mother.
that's not right.
No, it's not right? Okay.
According to convention, the ones who trap protagonists in illusions of happiness are usually villains, right?
Are you saying there's a fourth
Oh, maybe
party in the
neither are
story?
wrong? Yeah, okay.
Apart
So they're
from
both
Patty, her
wrong. Neither of
mother,
them was
and
right.
me?
Blurry shadow, eerie nursery rhyme, creaking swings, and evil forces hiding in the dark.
I didn't think of the shadow as evil, but...
Looks like I should add a horror warning next time. Feel free to ask me anything else you want to know. It's my job, after all.
About the letter.
Ms. Patty finally saw the letter from 25 years ago. As for what she thought in the end, only she knows. Maybe someday you'll meet Ms. Patty and ask her in person.
Maybe.
Herself?
I mean, this is only her memory,
Did
right?
we ever say this story is purely fictional? Any resemblance to real events is purely coincidental?
That's so
We
funny.
only
That is a
report what
disclaimer
happens.
on an anomaly
Feel
is
free
so
to ask
good.
me anything else you want
Thank
to
you
know.
for the follow, Tamani.
It's my job, after
Or
all.
Tamini. I mean, that's all,
Well, then,
yeah.
I'm glad to help. I hope you had a pleasant first experience.
Welcome in, Rain.
A good story requires time to polish before it is presented. Please look forward to the final reveal.
No more Enfield?
Tungsten,
I mean, not no
always
more
happy to
Enfield,
help.
but I am back to NT because NT has more like side quests and stuff that are actively like, you know, you do them. There are side quests in Enfield, but there's not a lot of them at the moment. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Because my outpost needs to level up, and I also need a bunch of other stuff. So, though I will say, gamers, I do plan to do more frequent streams. So there is that. To be honest, I did not like NT. Fair enough. I like it quite a bit, actually, because I really like GTA and stuff. Any game is mad boring as of right now. That's most games. It's really heavy on my PC. Really? That's interesting. So for me, NTE is lighter than Enfield on my PC, by a lot. NTE doesn't take nearly as much resources. What level are you right now? I'm level 39. Almost level 40. Well, not almost level 40. Almost level 40 in the grand scheme of things. Not almost level 40 as in I'm about to. Do you do any offline gameplay? For what games? For like NTE and Enfield? I record videos offline, and I do some like basic offline stuff. No, NTE is way heavier. That's interesting. Because for me, NTE only uses about 5 what do you call it? 5 gigs of RAM. And Enfield uses like 7 or 8 for me. How do I level up fast? I have a guide for that on my Red app in the card of my bio or the TikTok stuff. Are you gonna do pulls now? Yeah, I mean, it's not a ton of pulls. It's just some single pulls that I have. It's something crazy. There's like 4, yeah. I might get an S rank though, depending. Because I'm getting close to that 70 range. Play at 4K, indicate takes 14 gigabytes. Okay, well I'm not playing at those insane numbers, alright? I'm on a, what do you call it? Something like that. I forget what it's called. I'm on a 1440p monitor, so. I'd say 5 gigs of RAM on a 1440p monitor is pretty good, personally. Versus the Charm, let's hope. So I want a 1, right? I want a 1. That's not a 1, alright. TK Analyth, how did we get here? Saving. Yeah, saving. I've actually, most of my pulls have been red dice. For like, not only. Did you get Hotori? Yes. I have Hotori. Any rank? Who is it? Skia, let's go. Something strange happened on the board? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I've got one more, so if I roll a 1, then, you know, pretty nice. That did not look like a 1 to me. Alright. And there it is. That's the pulls. Ooh, soft pity. Yeah. What and luck. Yes, what and luck, indeed.
What should we? I'm ready.
I played the whole game and haven't gotten 10k in total, and you're doing something wrong, friend. Because you definitely should have gotten 10k in total. Unless you're just spending it all, then yeah, that makes sense. But I got Nonali really early, and then Hotori, I got her and her outfit in like 82 pulls-ish, I think, something like that. Do a temple? I'm not doing a temple. I'm not wasting analyst. I play free-to-play, so all of my resources are very restricted, and I definitely want to put towards resources on Lacrimosa, because she's the next banner. In fact, let's see. If I do some math real quick. Are you pulling for Lacrimosa? Funny that you just asked that question. Yes, I am. Here, so... I have 69 pulls. Nice. For Lacrimosa's banner. And I have 3 pulls in on the, like, S rank stuff. So I have the equivalent of 72 pity on Lacrimosa's banner. Lacrimosa's gonna be main TPS, right? I think so, yeah. How do you have so many pulls? Playing the Bidgie game. I also, for Chaos 2, depends. Hydrate Gamer, thank you for reminding me. Rain. And thank you for the headbats as well. I love water. I don't know if anyone else in the chat is like this. But I love the taste of water, like genuinely. Let's see your exploration. Let me see. I don't think my exploration is bad. There's one area I don't have though. Oh, never mind. Now I have it. Okay, well, I've got you. And then this one, Illusion Town. I think it's because I was waiting to do the puppets until I could do a full walkthrough. I didn't want to finish, let's see. Is it the puppets in the hospital? Yeah, it's the puppets in the hospital. Because I've just been exploring them and haven't finished them yet. So the only place I need is Illusion Town. A big spot that I get. Do you read Red App chat? I do. I just have to go through and read a lot of it because there's a lot of people talking at the very same time. So I can look through real quick. Is the hourglass dice any different from the normal dice? I don't know what you mean. I don't really know what the hourglass dice are. Like I don't know what hourglass dice are. I always do singles for some reason. I mean, that makes sense to an extent. Just so you don't like overpull and stuff. I do the same with me. I stop at 70 pulls. The next unit's easy access. I don't really do pre-rolling, if that makes sense. I don't build pity. Building pity, I think, is generally a bad idea unless you have a ton of extra pulls. Those pulls when you get them. I probably will when I do, but yeah. I don't know if I should go for Awakenings or Hotori or not. Up to you. What server are you in? America. The American servers. 45 pity and no Hotori. Unfortunate. You stream on Red Note. I've actually not streamed there before. I do have an account though. It's just that it's trying to translate because I try to be really respectful when I post to platforms with different languages. So I always had like subtitles to translate stuff, but it just got very difficult to do, especially with how much I post. Did you get her Arc 2 Hothries? No, I didn't. Yeah, don't build pity, especially since this game gives extra stuff for your pulls. Yeah, that's another thing. This game also gives you like gliders and outfits and stuff for pulls. So when you're building pity here, let's say you build pity and you get 70 pity, and now you can only do 20 pulls before you get the character for Lacrimosa. Now that means you can't get her glider unless you pull it by chance. Versus beforehand, you could have done that. I think it's fine to quote-unquote build pity if, like, for example, you really want Hotori's glider. You can go for that. But, yeah. And by the way, the reason it says 66 and not 80-something is because I did, like, I think 18 or 20 pulls on the other one. So first phase of 1.1 is Lacrimosa, second phase is Chaos. Did you encounter any compatibility problems with NTE? I get annoyingly ghosting. I quit the game. I have not ran into any compatibility issues as far as I'm aware. What do you mean by ghosting? If you be more specific, I might be able to
What should
understand.
we do today?
Also, why is this? Oh, outfit.
Another new day.
Wait, what's wrong with the outfit? Oh, yeah. Fish. I'm good. But
What?
I want to get to level 25 and then do the standard. 10 to get hopefully Gion. Gion's so good, though. Yeah. I used my selector on Gion, and then I'm saving the other selector. I got Hotori. Is she good? Very good. Very good. Wait, did you beat Ghost Train? I might not have beaten Ghost Train. Is Ghost Train one of the anomalies? Like anomaly commissions? Speaking of which, I have a lot of anomaly, well, the only anomaly commissions I supposedly don't have are Lonely Player and Nightmare Bound, Puppets, and the Hospital. Oh! Oh, you mean this? No, I've not beaten it yet. I haven't done any gear investment because of my level, and so I wanted to basically compare what I was like without the gear with the gear. Specifically, I want to try and build Cheese and have her solo half of it. Or maybe just put her with Hanyul. The hospital is so annoying. Yeah, I get that. Thanks for your Red App shorts. Helped a lot when I was able to get Hotori's Fortnite glider. Cause I'm nice. My ZZ is not working for some reason. Please help. I don't really know how to help you with that. Hospital is so annoying. It can be rough. Yeah. So when you drive cargo really fast, the shadow doubles. I don't know how to explain it in English. I can try. Why not? I don't know. I don't have like a supercar though. So I might have to struggle with it. Also, you can't even begin to beat stages 6+. You can beat stages 6+. What do you mean? I think for me, I beat 6 and was stuck on like 7. You can still do it and get like 900 analysts. I'm the same exact level as you. Oh, I'm sure I can. I just like to, I don't know, push it, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I was able to get 2 of this on the 7th stop, but because these are the permanent ones, I was just gonna do these when I can fully max them out. Not to mention this one wants incantation. So who knows? But yeah. Might just skip Hotori's banner outfit and just level up her bond. Fair enough. Her bond outfit's really, really good. What team did you use on 6? I can show you. Alright. Yeah, I like, I don't know why, I'm really weird about it. I know most people are okay with even if they get 1 star, right? On these modes, but for some reason, it gets in my head of I just want to 3-star all of them. So the second I do one and I don't 3-star it, which by the way, I didn't 3-star this by like 3 seconds. I avoided the 3-star by like 3 seconds, and that pissed me off. Because I spent like 2 or 3 times trying to do it. I could probably do better if I use these, but I'm stubborn. I don't know if I can get this back or if this is rechargeable or whatever. Yeah, it can be exchanged for thank you gifts. I don't know what that is, so. But yeah, so the team I used on the 6th stop is this one. Just so you know, this team is literally just Hanyul and Cheese, and then I used Mint for Blossom, and I used Fadia to use her skill and then switch off. That's all I use for her. Okay, for those, you can only use one of those on one. Yeah, but like, they cost shit, right? I don't want to be spending limited materials. Oh, nice. I have the same team for Hotori. What teams would be good for 6 though? I just showed you 6. This is what I did on 6. This is the exact team I used on 6. And this is without Hotori, by the way. If you have like Hotori and G1, this is probably even better. Something like this. Is cheese worth it to build? Yes, she's very good. You don't spend that for anything else? Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should retry 7 then. I could retry 7 and do that. Cheese is actually very good on this specific one. How to use cheese? I could show you. Here. I think the standard boosts are better, no? What are the best ones for this? Why don't you do the lonely player anomaly? I'm doing it off stream, so I can record a proper guide for it, basically. I know there's already guides, but whatever. It's fine. Skipping Hotori for Lacrimosa, that's fair. I want to buy the car. We only have 3 minutes fonts. How do you get fonts faster? I have guides for that on the Red app that you're watching on. I have guides for that. Like the standard ones that boost element damage in total are red, the best ones. Oh, these ones? Okay, so in this case, I would want probably anima damage because it's not only. And then I can only use one, right? So like if I were to go over here, I can't like put another one on here for cheese. Oh, I can. It's all the time that stage. Fair. I want Adler on my team. So what's the best team for him? He works well with Nonali and he works well with Zero. I've seen people run Edgar with that setup. You could probably also run Hotori. It depends. Or a bong server? I don't really know what you're trying to say. Limo, yes. Only thing I'm doing this game so far is working the restaurant and collecting characters. Honestly, understandable. Adler's a shielder. Adler is a shielder. Yeah. He's a defensive unit, so he's not like a he's not gonna be your main DPS. If you just want him in your team though. Not only Edgar, Zero, and what else? Well, you said you want Adler, right? So if you want Adler, there's only 4 people in a team. So you could run Nonali, Zero, and Edgar. You could run GUN in there as well, if you want. So how do I use cheese? Just asking. I'm about to show you. Yo, NZ. Grinding till now, bro. Nice. Yes, sorry, Adler, not Edgar. Yeah. So what I'm saying is you can, if you have no other, like, characters, he just runs well with Nonali. You can run him with GUN. You can run him with Zero. Rate my team, Nonali, Zero, Adler, and Sakiti. Seems fine to me. I don't see anything wrong with that. Can you explain the basics of the game? I'm new to gacha games. So, I can explain the very basics in the sense that play through the story and let the tutorials explain things to you, because it would take me a longer time to sit here and explain everything. But I do have a video that is called, like, it's like everything you need to know about Neverness to Everness on my Red app if you go to the card on my bio. So if you want to watch that, that will explain a lot of the basic systems in the game. And there's a whole playlist I have that explains more things in detail and some general tips that could be helpful for you. And one more person who's the best. So GUN would be good with a Nonali, Zero, Adler team. Probably Edgar could be good too. I can replace Adler with Hotori, but I need to get her first. That's her. I use Adler in my Discord team. Yeah. Adler is good with Daffodil and stuff like that too, of course. I don't know if you have them though. That's the problem. I don't really know, like, I don't have some of those characters. Okay, thank you, bro. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy the videos. I hope they are of help. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, are limited arcs 50-50 or not? I think they're 25-75, but I also think you get them after a guaranteed time. Like, when you hit the true guarantee, it's instant.
I will see through the neck. Let's finish this!
Intel confirmed. I can see you all.
I'll deliver this one myself.
Everyone, follow my command!
Need to make sure I don't take unnecessary damage.
Let me...
Pretty lively here. Exclusive delivery, please sign. How rude! A little show off.
I will divide. Slice zero.
Time for the professionals to sign for delivery.
Yeah, once you hit the soft, like, S rank pity, it's like a 50-50, and then once you hit beyond that, the next pity, it's a guarantee.
Take that! The city's mine!
Because there's a separate pity for the rank up, for the rate up stuff. Oh.
Let me take over.
Here's your delivery. Exclusive delivery, please sign. Don't worry.
And thus, time flows on.
The moon has set.
I will see through. Let's finish this.
Shift change. Don't make me clean up for too long. Let's settle.
Everyone, follow my command!
Let me take over. I will strike.
Intel confirmed. Signed for delivery.
Haven't gone rusty, have I?
Let me take over. Divide. Slice zero.
I'm
Shift
just playing
change.
server.
Don't.
It's fine.
You can challenge that! The city's mine! Can't touch this!
The tide of the world, drawn to this place.
And you can group them with Gion skill, yeah.
Dropping grade. Let's finish this.
Hi, Aiko. Welcome in.
Time for the professionals to. Let's settle.
Heroes, Thunderbolts, it's our turn!
How rude!
A little show off.
Shift change. Don't make me clean up for too long.
Okay. Now cheese, I'll start playing.
Time to switch up the beat!
Let's rock this. Alright.
Leave the accompaniment to me! Don't be such a bore! Leave it to me! Employee number 018888 at your service! Deal! Can you keep up with the wind? I heard you're calling!
Attaboy.
Bobby is set up far away! Please, trust me! I'm here to help! Get firm! Time to switch up the beat. Roots play. I can do this. Sorry, Thank you for choosing Pink Posting. Scaling in. Chasing the rally. I heard your call. Now it's my time to shine.
Maybe like 1 minute 30 to keep far, guys.
Ready to save the day.
Where wants some more?
Correct.
Senpai, I'll do my best to enjoy this. Here comes the whirlwind.
Is this the last stage of fractures? No, it's not.
Leave it to me.
This is like stage 7.
Plane number 018888 at your service.
That is such horrific luck.
It's
Alright.
just a scratch. I heard your calling. How about some variation? Body. I can do this. Deal. Here it is. Time to switch up the beat.
Cutie, let intimacy through pain.
Bro, how are you doing, man? Doing pretty good. How about yourself, Saki? I'm glad you enjoyed the stream.
Ready, my turn. Don't be such a
Where would you like?
Body assemble, document, ultimate. Super duper ultimate 360 whirlwind, wow! Leave it to me. Deal.
This should help get that faster.
Thank you for choosing Pink Posting.
Not me having a horrible time pressing buttons, but it's fine because I can murder all anyway.
My skirt.
Cool. Nice. Well, the team is good for cheese because I'm Fadia. No. So here's the thing. Something you don't understand. This team is literally just cheese
I heard your
and
call.
Hanyul. Mint
go.
only exists for Blossom. All Mint does is exist so that when Cheese
can do
maxes
this.
out on her stuff, she can switch to Mint and apply Blossom. That's literally it. Fadia
about time.
only exists for her damage redirect. That's it. Wait, really? Yeah, like Fadia is only on this team. None of these characters are built. like they are not built nearly as much as I probably should build them. I don't have Fadia. Yeah, you don't need her in this team. You can replace her with like Adler, whoever you want. It's just someone to take damage for you. That's it. That's all they're for. I'm bored from playing NT, now playing Enfield, new test area. Nice. Play this for 3 days, and I think I have 2, maybe 3 Astron characters. Nice. I'm gonna deal with that stage tomorrow. Yeah.
Time to
Hanyul
switch
is
up
the
beat.
main like MVP for Cheese here because she applies a damage increase, an attack increase, which helps with Cheese
do this.
because Cheese increases her own damage explosively. So I'll explain what was happening there. Whenever you use your ult, the little money on the bottom, these like grains, it's called grains, but it's money basically. You get like a little like a peak and dip stock market type thing, and you just spam it whenever it's high. Isn't Hanyul the support for Daffodil? She can be, but she can also support anyone. Like if you already have a Daffodil team, then she'll probably be on that team. But Hanyul can give an attack boost to anyone, if I understand correctly. Doesn't really matter what like element they are. Let's go next stop. Now this is one where it's like, okay, this is a bit more rough because there's no weaknesses here from that stuff. Enemy details. Or how many, let me see. If I back out real quick. Let's end journey. And I want to be able to look at it outside. I'm gonna go play NT now, bye. Bye, Aiko, have a good time. My main DPS is literally not only Daffodil, Zero, and Sakita. Huh, Daffodil in your... I guess this is up to you, yes, yours. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Thank you for the follow, Patricks. Let me see, Yeah, I have Hotori's arc, but the next best is that level 99 police boss arc that you get for beating it. So yeah, I'm not doing that, so I pulled for the Hotori arc. Fair enough. Okay, so 8th, 9th, and 10th. I mean, I could always just gun it. Why not? And just see what's up. Like, what's the worst that happens? Can I ask something? Of course. Oh, you can only use them... Interesting. Okay, so you can only use them once per stop. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, you can still do all these, though, no? Chaos and Lacrimosa is in 1.1, right? On June 2nd? Yes. How'd you clear the 7th level? I have, like, all maxed up, but I ran out of time. The teams I used are just these, and then I used these to increase their damage. Good team for second team for stage 6 and 7 of Beyond Rails. Cheese. This team is just Cheese and Hanyul, with Mint to exist as Blossom, and then Fadia to exist as damage absorption. You can replace Fadia with anyone who you want to do healing or damage stuff, if you feel like Cheese dies too quick. Wait till level 40, it's easier. At level 40, it'll probably be much easier, yeah. So I guess I could just wait. Are there any rewards I'm missing, though? Nice. And what do I do with you? I forget. It's like a shop thing, right? Where's the shop for this?
Kind reminder, do not bring feline.
It's in here, but what is it called again? Mode shop? There it is. Yeah. Fons it is, because I genuinely don't need anything else up there. Cool. Okay. Oh! Guess what I forgot? Guess what I forgot I should be doing right now? Actually, I could save that for another time. With you guys, I'll worry about actual side quests. I will do actual side quests so that you guys aren't sitting here watching me fight bosses for like 15, 20 minutes. I can do that on my own time. I'm not reading texts, it's fine. Who's got a quest? Okay, so I've got Sakiri and I've got Tagido. Tagido has an important one, right? Yeah, he does. This is his shed. I thought there was a shop of something in the train station. Probably. It's probably just that I can access it easier than what I just did. Okay, what's wrong? Bad people park wishing pool. Caught Tagido won't let go. Don't be afraid, I'm coming right away. Tagido's distress message. Alright. Level? My level's 39. The dating quest for Tagido? That'd be really funny. No, it's not that. That one was a main story quest for some reason. I don't know why that was a main story quest, but Pawn Moonlight was a spin-off. I still can't get over that. I just find that so insane. There's a, by the way, there's still a glitch where you can fly infinitely. That's funny. Is the main story finished? For now.
I know how hard it is to stop when you have to.
Let's beat up the guys who are trying to beat up the TV. Appraiser, here, help. What's all this yapping for? Excited Nakapeta fan? That's funny. Like when will they add more? June 2nd. So in a couple of weeks. I am Takido's family. Since you can't understand what he's saying, let me explain. Praiser, savior. So those weird taki-taki noises was him trying to speak? You see, we're from the Nakapeta fans club. Lately, there's been rude tourists stealing coins from the wishing pool. Your whatever, this TV head, he's one of those thieves. When I caught him, he was crouching by the edge of the pool. Tagido, is that true? Tagido, walk around the park. See big fountain. Shiny, sparkly things in water. So pretty. That's really funny. Almost close. Good time to save red dice. It is a good time to save red dice. Where are you seeing all this info? So you can extrapolate the info because the exchange shop resets every patch, they said, and it resets on June 2nd. So because it resets on June 2nd, that means the new patch should drop on June 2nd. Unless that information's incorrect or off somehow, in which case it'll be around there anyway. And as with most gacha games, they're going to add new content when it's a new patch. That's what the new patch is for. They'll add new content and they'll do more stuff. Like the Genshin Paimon shop? Yeah, pretty much. So you can use that to make guesses and figure out when that stuff's supposed to be. Oh, Styx, it must have been me. I stole coins one time. True. Tagedo too short to see. Got closer to the pool. Grabbed by big bad guys. Won't let me go. This is a misunderstanding. Takedo had no intention of taking any coins. As far as I know, otter-type oddities like to collect shiny trinkets. We were just trying to stop him for safety reasons. Takedo does indeed like shiny things, but he's a well-mannered and honest otter who would never act contrary to public decency. We know he absolutely would act contrary to public decency, by the way. But hey, taking coins, shameful. Takedo would never. There's a Paimon shop I have heard of, but I've not, like, interacted too much with it because I stopped playing Genshin. But it's gonna work the same as most, like, patch shops in gacha games. There's a lot of games that have them. Then why was he crouching by the wishing pool? If I hadn't been watching, he definitely would have snatched something. He often comes to Nakapeta Park for walks. Today, while admiring the wishing pool, he got a bit closer to see more clearly. Who knows what he was thinking? He just didn't have time to act yet. He needs to learn his lesson. Don't defend him just because he's your oddity. Do you have any evidence? So far, I haven't heard anything except groundless accusations. Well, everyone saw it. Everyone. Two grown adults picking on a tiny otter. Nice. Harassing visitors in public like this? The quality of Nakapeta fans these days. Oh, there's the 30-day shop. Okay, I thought you were talking about something else. So some games have a 30-day shop and some have a patch shop. The patch shop will reset when a new patch drops, and then the monthly shop is something different. This game also has that, but I think they line up pretty well, at least for right now. So we will see. But yeah, they're gonna do a 1.1 stream a week from now. Next Saturday, that I will go live to like watch the VOD of it, because it'll be done before I start streaming, because I start streaming in the morning my time. So I'll watch it with that. Will they give codes for fons? Most likely. They will most likely give codes for something. So. But yeah. Hey, are you all done talking? People are trying to take pictures here. I like how it's raining and this is still happening. Also, Takedo is a citizen of Hetero, certified by the BAC, not a pet oddity, as you claim. You need to show more respect to me and my companion. Yes, respect. Either fons or Analyth, or both. Fine. We won't argue with you this time. Alright, stop talking already. I'm sorry, it's all a misunderstanding. I apologize for what happened. We won't bother you two anymore. Your US server? Yes, I'm on the American servers. So for me, it's the morning right now. Let's talk to Takedo about what happened. Appraiser got guts, so cool and righteous. That's really funny. That's cute. Nakapeta fan club, bossy, big bullies. Not all of them are bullies though. Only some of them. Loosely managed unofficial organizations like that often have a few unfriendly members. Nakapeta popular, bagel superstar. It is the famous Nakapeta after all. It's only natural that people like Nakapeta, an adorable mascot who can bring people good luck. Appraiser fan of Nakapeta too? Absolutely, I'm a diehard fan. Takedo can fix things, clean rooms, and can wake up Hotori when she's slacking. Tonight's dinner, big sea urchin to thank Appraiser. Takedo seems rather anxious. Was it because I praised Nakapeta? Probably. Should I do I want to keep making him anxious, or do I want to make him feel better? That's the question. Do I want to throw him into the deep end? or Drag him out from the depths. I'll drag him out from the depths this time. Tagato, you were so brave today. You truly are Avon's cutest, most capable, and most excellent restorer. Aw, happy little guy. He is cute when he's not talking. Tagato, amazing. As great as Nakapeta. Nakapeta, lots of fans. Tagato can have fans too. So Tagato wants to have fans too? What if they had a version... never mind, I already talked about it. I'll say it again anyway. We were talking about it when we were doing the main quest. But what if they had a version where you turned on like a setting and Tagato's voice actually like started speaking, but it was just it just sounded like extremely dissonant. It just didn't sound anything like what you'd imagine Tagato to sound like normally. Like some gruff, like wizened voice or something for Tagato. Tagato can do it. Tagato, become a star. Nice. How do you get more pulls for Hotori? I'm 40 pity away. Hunter level 25. So, if you're hunter level 25, you've probably not done all your quests. I recommend doing all your quests. The bond quests too, because they will give XP and stuff. There's a ton of quests that you can see in the achievements tab. If you go to the, like this stuff, here's anomaly commissions, and I believe there's some quests, or maybe the quests are, here it is. So, Bop in a Box. These are quests. Which I need to finish some quests too, but like you're gonna have a lot more of these unfinished than me probably. So I recommend doing that. The Zero Bond event gives Analyth. The Zero Bond event also gives Analyth. And that's one that is limited time, so it's good to do it now while you can. All kinds of stuff. Tagato started a fan club. Apply to join. I hereby apply to join the Tagato fan club. Appraisers Club president. Tagato is the honorary member. I've been handpicked. That's really funny. Hello, Jax. Welcome in. Find Edgar. Tagato wants to keep the secret from others. Only appraisers should know. Okay. What am I getting from this? Because I originally was doing this just because it's in my thing.
Off we go.
By the way, do people know, and thanks for the red app sub, Brennan? By the way, Sticks, daily stuff like doing daily and spending your daily character pixels gets you a lot of hunter level up stuff. That's why mostly everyone around level 40 is doing stuff daily. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the dailies give you a ton as well. And there's a lot of sources of Analyth for that too. But I think they just want quick ways that aren't necessarily dailies, because the dailies are pretty obvious in this game. At least for my Can the sport bike be ridden with 2 people or just solo? Well, look at me. I don't know. The other bike I don't think can. The expensive one, I don't think that can be ridden with 2 people. It's just 1. But the bike I'm on right now can be ridden by 2.
Let me take over.
Been loving this game. Been playing nonstop for like a week. It's great. They can in co-op. Oh, you mean like 2 players, multiplayer? Yeah, I think they can. Guess I'm gonna just buy the mansion. Nice. Mansions are good. Let's see. Why? There we go. Appraiser, Tagato got new fans. So who are they? Adler, Edgar, Daffodil all joined. Not only in 2 bags of Kabuchi chips also joined. No Sakiri, but she let Kiromaru join. Hotori always sleeping, couldn't ask. That's really funny. How's that lady with the crosswalk and shite get her? Fadia? She's pretty cool. I like her. She doesn't have a specific team right now, but I think she'll be useful in a Lacrimosa team maybe. So that could be good. How to get more pulls, bro? I've just explained it. But just play quests and do achievements and stuff. I actually have a playlist on my Red app account. If you go to the card in my bio, that is a bunch of achievements for just finding characters and places. Like they're all really easy to do. The achievements. That at the anomaly hunter place where the only way to drive a car is going down the stairs? Yeah. I think driving cars downstairs is intended, maybe. The newest member? Nice lady at the store. I can't believe our adorable Takedo has a fan club now. As a regular little customer of our store, of course, I had to support her. From now on, Takedo, if there are any books you want to read, just let me know quietly. I'll lend you open display copies for free. Really? That's really funny. Are you on the SAA server? I'm on the American servers. I know the game came out recently, so there isn't a lot of missions, but it feels like the story is short and also very long at the same time. So, Morris, I'll explain exactly why that is. I'm asleep. Goodbye, Sticks. Goodbye, Yui. Rest well. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Good night. What do you call it? Brain no work. So, Morris, there's a reason for that. The actual main story is fairly short for a gacha game so far. But the reason why it feels very long at the same time is because there's a ton of side content. And there's a lot of open world story stuff that isn't actually marked as quests. Some of which you can get rewards for, some of which you can't. So, there you go. Really? I probably shouldn't spoil him too much. If the club president wants any books too, just let me know. Otagedo, that book you were looking for has arrived. It's on a shelf on the second floor. It's on a high shelf. If you can't reach it, you can ask the president to get it for you. I won't go up there with you though. Please don't call me that. She's enjoying herself, I say. The main story will continue. It's just what's out currently is not a ton compared to most gacha games. I got Promia in CCC at 23 pity, nice. And thank you for the Red Apps subscriptions, Morris and Coil. It's probably gonna be like Genshin Impact because they add new stuff every patch and it stacks up to feel like a lot of stuff. That too, like if they keep adding open world stuff, then it'll add up a lot. Chilling with the girls in my $2 million apartment, as one does. I bought more apartments just so I could slot everyone, but now I'm running into an issue because Hotori is about to hit bond level 4 and I don't have room for her. If I have to kick out one of them, it'll probably be Nonali. Unfortunately for her. She sleeps on like the school roof anyway. She'll be fine. How's that an issue? Because I don't have enough room. I need more housing. I need to get another apartment. Appraiser, let's go upstairs. Yeah, Mint's always asleep. Checkbooks. Marketing strategies even a sea otter could understand. A beginner's guide to marketing targeted for oddities provides comprehensive case studies and deeply analyzes the principles of media, communication, and marketing. But why sea otters? That's funny. I finished the story and got a lot of side missions to do, and some of them are so long because it's a bunch of back and forth. Yeah, some of them are really long for that. Some of them are just actually good long stories as well. I think it's a mix of stuff, and it very much feels like an open world game, kind of like, you know, like your GTA or whatever. Hello, Trash Bear, welcome in. Nakapeta many fans, Takedo only a few. Takedo wants to learn to catch up with Nakapeta. And Hotori has a whole couch she's good to name on. Maybe, but I also want her in the apartment. You know the game in the Little Sparrow? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I know the Little Sparrow, the Mahjong game. We'll see what we can learn from the book. I feel Edgar can do this better. If you want to acquire fans quickly, you need to create buzzworthy topics and increase your reach. For example, Nakapeta's rumored ability to grant wishes is something that would trend easily. Takedo's abilities: fixing things, cleaning, waking up Hotori, not special. Takedo has amazing mod skills. With the right marketing, that could attract a lot of interest too. The thing is, most people don't have the ability to get to know Takedo. Nakapeta has been in the park since birth. Naturally, there's a lot of interaction with visitors on a daily basis, which explains the popularity. I have no idea how to play Little Sparrow, so I throw it on autoplay. There's an autoplay function. I tried playing it once, and I don't understand how the game works. Do you get Like, are you spending city stamina on it, Jax, or does it give you fawns outside of the city stamina? On PC, yeah, that's interesting. In the end, the park got popular because of Nakapeta's presence to the point where people called it the Nakapeta Park. Nakapeta lives in park, gets lots of visitors and many fans. I'll get Shinji when she comes out in the banner. She'll probably be my main because she's so cool. The whale is annoying. The whale boss is kind of annoying, but it also dies really quickly, which balances it out. We do have more than 0 customers, but yes, Avon is rather quiet. Avon, think about it. Thanks, Appraiser. But I found out, no, it uses, yeah, so every 1k fawns you get uses 1 city stamina no matter what.
Which one should I buy?
That is just a universal truth. So if you want fawns, racing is best, I think, because you get fawns for the, what's it called? You get fawns not only from spending your stamina, but you also get them from the actual, like, achievements of completing objectives during races. So you get extra fawns. You can get up to 15,000 extra fawns from 1 race. And of course, some of those have like 6 or 7 races. And so it's like, okay, well, good stuff. I love my Enforcer car, but I found it harder to steer than the older car. Yeah, you have to drift a lot, I've heard. Shinku, I mean. Yeah, for a second, I'm going to be real Bloodhound. I read Shinji, and I was like, I guess there's another character I don't know about. But yes, Shinku. Presidential privilege, nice. Let's go, I get actual rewards this time. Nice. I'm just taking mini co-op, fair enough. Oh, my mini coupe. Not mini co-op, mini coupe. The warehouse key.
Come on.
Why do I have so many footprints? Am I stupid? Oh, I guess this is one of the main, like, side quests, right? Yeah, okay. You got a Discord? Yes, I do. If you check the card on my bio, I have a Discord that people can have access to. It has a gacha gaming as well if you want to add me in it. Shh, Bugs right. Appraiser, long time no see. So what do you want to talk about? Tagato studying. Made secret fan growth plan. Okay. Want to hear Appraiser's thoughts before announcing the fans. Let's hear it. Look, makes sense. Nakapeta lives in parks, lots of visitors, popular. Avon, far, old house, no customers. Fan base grows slow. So Tagato prepared this. Tagato looked around and found a hammer and a children's picture book. Okay. Tagato's great invention, super shiny renovation hammer. Transform Avon, everything shiny. Oh, he wants to rebuild Avon. Can you believe this game came out before GTA 6 and honestly looks so much better? I think the graphics in GTA 6 do look really good though, but it's a different aesthetic. Like this one is more stylized than GTA 6 is, but GTA 6 of course looks more realistic. Which that's what GTA's always gone for, is like the like pseudo realism, and then to have like absurd stuff happening in the actual world and story. Tagato personally designed construction plans. Do you plan on playing new gacha games coming out soon, like Varsapura, Silver Palace, Rewinding Cadence, etc.? I'm gonna be honest. You can suggest them like in the Discord and stuff, Hakeem, but I don't know anything about any of those games. I've never even heard of any of them. So if they look cool, I don't mind trying them out. How do you continue the story in NTE? Once you finish chapter 4, it's done, but otherwise leveling up. Joined? Nice. Who's your favorite character so far? The dog guy is my favorite because of the shadow ability. Ski is really, really cool. And then Fadia, the lady with the cross, is cool. Fadia is probably my favorite standard character, and then Hotori is my favorite limited character. At least for right now. I really like Adler as well, though. He's cool. By Song is pretty fun. Character designs, EXE, who's not a character that's come out yet, is probably my favorite. I heard Ananta is sweating over NT right now. Like, they probably expect it to be the only anime GTA. Well, the way that I consider it, and thank you for the follow, is when's the next chapter? In patch 1.1, most likely. But Ananta, I call anime GTA And then NTE, I call gacha GTA. Because Ananta doesn't have a character gacha. It's just outfits. So really, it's just gonna be anime GTA. Excuse my husband. Chaos is good too. I like Chaos too, but he's just too close to Lacrimosa. And I don't know when the other characters to come out after him. But true, the 10 Shadows technique is mad. Yeah, it is. Tagato, personally designing construction plans. Construction plans, you mean this picture book? Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's cute. This is Avon. The facade is decorated with seashells and tiny stones. It does remind me of the work of an otter. It's pretty cute. Tagato decided to renovate Avon. Antique shop transformed. Heathrow landmark. Bagel famous. Tons of customers. Tagato, increased fans. Become superstar. Surpass Nakupeta. Such a visionary plan. That's my Tagato. I might skip Lacrimosa, but I'm not too sure. I'm gonna be honest. Even if I hate her gameplay, she's too cute, man. It's like, yes, I must have daughter. Like, it must be done. She must come home. Just put her in an apartment with Fadia, and then we're good. At least I think so. Maybe Fadia's a bad influence. Maybe I should wait until I can bring Baisong into one of the apartments. I don't know. Because I think that's going to be added at some point. I expect you to come with a plan like this. I actually thought you wanted to leave Avon. Okay. Of course not. Tagato values loyalty. Lacrimosa is adorable. She is. I think Mint has a sister. As she could be in my apartment and working at my cafe at the same time. True. Of course not. Tagato values loyalty. Avon is Tagato's home. Nakupeta can make home better. Tagato can too. You can do it, Tagato. When plan succeeds, Tagato will be superstar. Appraiser will be agent. Sleep in fancy beds. Eat giant sea urchins. Share half of everything with Appraiser. That's really funny. I think maybe Chaos is a bad guy at first, because he's wearing the same kind of outfit as some of the bad NPCs. Oh, you're kind of right. He does wear the outfit as some of the, like they're almost kind of like Yakuza, almost, or like delinquent looking individuals. Unless you be slacking at the cafe. True. Mint does be slacking. I feel like Mint would never slack though, really. Like, Mint is so driven and so excited to do everything that I think I would worry about her trying to work more hours than she's supposed to versus slacking. Tagato's got passion, but turning Avon into a landmark, that's going to take a while. Nice. Okay, I see why people said that quest is super quick, because they probably skipped cutscenes, and that quest is literally just a few cutscenes and you're done. I might get Lacrimosa, but I'm not sure, because I really wanted to save for the next gacha. That's fair. The high-risk anomalies are really tough. I haven't done a ton of them. By the way, gamers, unless I'm an idiot, where are these quests? Not here. Where are they? Weather Watch... New Anomaly Citizen ID and Heroes Don't Always Arrive in Moments of Glory. Let me see if I can find one of these. Because I feel like I looked at the map and I didn't see any. Can I ask what should I do if I open every day? Oh, what do you mean open every day? I swear I didn't see any of the... There's one. Oh, this might be new. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I have to wait for the next in-game day. Yeah. Okay. But I didn't see any others. How odd. Yeah, there's nothing else. I can just try this one, though, because this one's at least marked. They should all be camera stuff. I did them. They're all in a row. I did the camera stuff, though. I even made some shorts on the camera stuff, because some of it is stupid. Maybe it's a hunter level locked. I highly doubt that. I'm almost hunter level 40. Hello, I have a question. How can I use Hotori's character ability in the auction? It's passive. The refresh is in the bottom left under the auction stuff, though. Yes, all right, let's do the second lamp, gamers. So the next one is Heroes Don't Always Arrive in Moments of Glory. We love hearing tales of heroes. We love hearing how they use their extraordinary strength and will to save the world. But these stories forget to teach us how to save ourselves. So when the heroes leave, we find ourselves lost. Please answer, bro. I already answered. I think you're just lagging. It's fine. So if you do one, you get the other, and then do the other stuff. But these are side quests, not main. I don't know what that means, but I'll look into it. I'm saving for Pendragon, but I hope the Porsche collab comes out soon. It should come out 1.1, I think. Have you gotten the prison outfit yet? No, I haven't even tried. Want to give it a name? A protagonist who deserves no sympathy. His situation is entirely of his own making. Ooh. Fox 123, justice will prevail, and justice has stripped away the so-called hero's self-serving ambitions. Okay. Viviana, helpless, stuck, sighing. Triple Heart Hunt, putting on a character's costume doesn't mean you become the character themselves, and Never Seen Sky. Even Garuda has its own convictions, but those swept away by Fane and Fortune have nothing at all. And I have to wait. Okay. So, it says Tungsten is making a new light bulb. So that means I have to wait for the next time. The NPCs have names, they do. It's kind of funny. So let's look at... Okay. So in Bridge Crossings, which is here. Let me see. One second, I'm just trying to make sure I've got the right area in mind. Okay, I've got it. So I'm gonna go here. So I'm gonna track to here, and I'm gonna change the weather to rainy because I know where I need to go for this quest. Bottom right folder has all anomaly quests, so it's not anomaly quests. I already know how to get the anomaly ones, Kurumi lover, but there's other side quests that I need to do aside of that I'm grabbing. Yeah, so in this alley, there should be something, but I have to wait for it to be raining. So let's make it rain. 59 crit rate, 87 crit damage on Hotori right now. Nice, that's very nice. You probably want a little bit more crit damage, because by my understanding, 1 to 2 is always good. Crit rate, crit damage. But that's a very good split for the game just starting. There you go.
Come on.
He drops on the student conversation. Quick, get indoors. We didn't bring an umbrella and we'd be in trouble if attacked. Attack? Oh, you're talking about the Rain Man, right? I saw it in Hethro Daily. Yeah, it's Rain Man season. I've never seen a Rain Man in real life. Is it really that scary? See if you end up in the headlines tomorrow. Take shelter from the rain with the students. Sure. Hello, is something wrong? You didn't hear? There was a Rain Man spotted around here recently. A few people have already been attacked. And thank you for the follow, Lilia. I wasn't thinking when I left the house earlier today and forgot my umbrella. I'm staying here until the coast is clear. Rain Men? It's a type of oddity. I haven't seen one myself, but they say they look like adults in black, always carrying black umbrellas. Oh, we've seen them. Okay. They are very aggressive, appearing on rainy nights and attacking passerbys in the rain. Hethro Daily has reported frequent Rain Man sightings, and that citizen should be sure to carry something for the rain as a precaution. I should have checked the forecast before heading out, betting it wouldn't rain tonight. Take refuge? Yes, it said that Rain Men only appear on rainy nights and will only actively attack those caught in the rain. So as long as you stay dry, you're safe. I thought it wouldn't rain tonight, so I didn't take an umbrella. Glad that there are buildings nearby where we can hide. If the rain doesn't stop, we're just stuck here till morning. How long do we have to live like this? Hang in there. Once the rainy season is over, things should get better. How do you get rich fast on here? I have guides for that on my Red app if you go to the card on my bio. But the rainy season doesn't end in just a day or two. Let me check the weather forecast on my phone. Ah, I left my phone at the barbecue shop. I'll go get it. I don't know if you should do that. Hey, wait. Already gone. What just happened? Talk to her. Yeah, can you let me, like, actually speak with them? That guy just doesn't get it. What do we do now? What if he runs into a Rayman? I'll go help him. No, wait, you don't look like you have an umbrella. No worries, I can protect myself. Can you... Thank you. What a creepy situation. Oh, what's up, bro? Hey, wait. Talk to the woman in uniform? Why not? Do you have tips on how to farm Analyth? Achievements are huge. And, thank you, Jay, for the follow. Let's see. People say investing into the cafes is the way to go. Yes, as long as you hit the right levels, you're good. But yeah, achievements are good, Elliot. Side quests like I'm doing right now are good. Completing different city stamina activities, because different city stamina activities have associated achievements and completion rewards. So like the fishing, the cafe, the racing, like all that stuff, it has different stuff that it'll give you, and those give different rewards that can be used to help with your Analyth. I hear the prison is a good source too, so there's a lot of those. So just look through and see what things will give you Analyth and what things won't, and then figure out what you want to do based on that. Is fishing worth it? Probably depends on the person. Look at the rewards you get for leveling and fishing, and see if that's worth it to you. I wish we could add custom music to the radio. That'd be fun. Citizen, halt. What's the matter? Yes, there have been frequent anomaly attacks in the area. Please avoid going out in the rain for your own safety. All right, yep. Hope that helps. Sorry, but it's urgent. A student didn't bring an umbrella, might run into trouble. I need to find him quickly. I understand the situation. How about this? You go take refuge, and I'll help. Calling J1207. This is J1201. Thanks, you're welcome. This is an emergency. Multiple Raymen are currently moving towards your area. Evacuate the citizens immediately and prepare for nullification. Over. J1207, copy. Alright, you heard it. Leave now. I can help. I'm an anomaly hunter. I should be able to help somewhat. Alright, follow me. Prioritize your own safety. Yes, thank you. I hope they add more to the character bonds, like maybe adding relationships. I think they'll be very careful with that.
Great.
They will probably be very careful with that for many reasons. Because I don't know how canon that stuff is, or to what extent it's after nullifying the Rayman, the students were taken to the hospital. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know to what extent they plan on having this stuff. It'll probably really depend on the situation. I can't believe everything was nullified so quickly. It's nothing. Is the student trapped earlier to... Okay. Yes, no injuries, but the medical department thinks it's best to conduct a full examination. Encroachments aren't always obvious. What are you hashtagging, Bloodhound? What's the pound sign for? The medical department has already sent a vehicle to take him to the hospital. He's with his friends, so there shouldn't be any major issues. Lucky that we had everything under control in time, thanks to the JTF. It seems quite dangerous to be handling these situations alone. I hope it doesn't happen every day for you. Oh, don't worry. We may not be the monsters at the EDT, but we, JTF, handle ourselves just well. We're trained professionals, unless it's a search of anomalies like the Rayman in large groups. If it's too much, we'll request support from nearby JTF units or the CSU. Anomaly Commission gives a ton of Analyth. Anomaly Commissions are good too. You also get the, if you do the hard mode of the Anomaly Commissions, those give, I believe, rewards that can be used to get more Analyth and Analyth itself, I think. Right? Or do they only get other materials and then the actual Analyth is only from the completion? Maybe. I noticed a lot of the side quests have you going back and forth to the same place a lot. That's how a lot of games like this are. So here's the thing. Something to know about these games is they really want to encourage you to explore and get lost in the city. The best way to do this is to have you go back and forth. Because if you go one way, one direction, you might see one character interaction that you interact with and you're like, oh, this is cool. Then you go back another way and you go to a different place. Now along the way there, you see something else, or you run into an anomaly commission, or you see crows, etc. So what happens often is when people focus on exploration first and maxing everything out first, they will then run out of things to find on the way, Oh, me, nah, I don't get lost. It's not about getting lost. They're not banking on you getting lost. They're banking on you having things to do on the way to the quest. So, like, you're not getting lost, but it's like, oh, if you see, like, a crow on the way to a quest, you could just take a little slight detour and be like, okay, I'm going to grab this crow, and then I'm going to go back to my quest. And doing that a few times, psychologically for players, feels more fulfilling than just standing in one place doing that. Oh, no, not me, haha. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's the intention of it. It's not intended for you to just go straight back and forth. It's meant to give you an opportunity to explore. That's the purpose of it, and that's how most people are treated by it. That's what it does to most people. Which is why they do it. They do it for that express reason. If it's too much, we'll request support from nearby JTF units or the CSU. Speaking of which, JTF patrols are usually done in pairs. With the frequent appearance of Raymond lately, pressure has increased sharply for our patrols and we're short-staffed. Hello, welcome in, Mibty. Maybe that's why I've only done one anomaly. That's probably it, yeah. A lot of the anomalies are explored just out in the world. I see. Can we get EGT on the line? Well, it feels a bit humiliating to say. It's pretty overkill to have them deal with audience at this level. Probably even dropping comments like, that's all you guys are? To mock us. That's rough. A very reasonable guess. After all, we don't want the powerful espers thinking we're completely useless. Yeah. We are just ordinary people at JTF. All we have is hard, honest work and determination for the people. It's not including the ones in the main quest or side quest. Well, of course, yeah. Just as EDT handles major incidents and heinous crimes, we will try our best to avoid situations like today's. Of course, if things really do get out of control, we will still seek help from the EDT, so no worries. The rain has stopped. I should report back to the BAC. Anyway, it was amazing to have someone as reliable as you with us. You're welcome. Glad to be of help. I will also keep an eye on the Rainman situation. Oh, is that just fully the quest? Oh, no. Okay, cool. I get more quest stuff. Oh, yeah. What's this paint do? Use in battle to generate sprayed mist at target locations. That's really funny. Okay. Let's go to this. Check what she's up to. Well, if you ask me, why doesn't the BAC just find an anomaly that can clear up the weather? Wouldn't that solve everything? This is rather difficult. I'm level 29 and confused on where to spend my fons. Okay. I'm new to gachas and I was wondering how pulls work. Like, do I just hope I get a specific character? It tells you to an extent. So let's say you have pulls here, right? It tells you how many pulls you have certain guarantees. So for example, right up here on the top right, I have, I'm 7 out of 10 for a guaranteed A-class item or character. Then I'm 3 out of 90 on a guaranteed S-class, which in this case, as soon as you hit the character in this gacha game, some of them have like a 50-50 system or something where you can still not get the character. This one, as soon as you hit the guarantee, you get the character, straight up. It, like, nothing else matters. Once you hit this guarantee, you are guaranteed to get the character. But yes, fons, where you're spending, mostly is going to be in the City Tycoon area. I recommend apartments with anomaly furniture that you want as a high priority, because they will be very, very useful for all kinds of things, realistically, right? So you'll be able to get a lot that way. There's also vehicles. You can get something like this Griffin, $1.5 million. It can be used for racing and all kinds of stuff, or if you just like driving around. You can get upgrades on your vehicles. You can spend them at the Hunter Exchange store. This has plenty of materials as well. All kinds of good things. I just bought the 1.4 million apartment. My bonds are almost gone. Exactly. Like, there's a lot of ways to spend bonds. Most people are actually having trouble not spending them. Good evening. There's no rain tonight. Does JTF still need to patrol? Oh, it's you, Anomaly Hunter. Nice seeing you again. Today's mission isn't a patrol. I'm investigating local shops and residents. Is there something special going on around here? about Griffin and maxed it out, bro. I mean, it's good. It's a good car. I totally understand why people are like maxing it out. Next might say for that 1.7 million Griffin. The one that has the roof able to be taken off is pretty good. I wish you could resell vehicles, but even if it's for less of a price. But I get why you can't do that, because if you could, then people would level their tycoon really fast because they just buy and resell stuff over and over. They could probably code in some kind of a way to make it so that it's not that, but who knows? Maybe that's something they'll just have unlocked by like a later tycoon level, but by then it might not matter. So who knows? Who knows? BAC suspects the recent surge is tied to environmental factors. Someone here is breeding them. Hello, Mars. Hello, kind sir. I just finished chapter 4. What do I do next? Whatever you want, Hans. You can play all kinds of stuff. Would make no sense. It wouldn't make no sense to be able to resell cars and apartments. I finally got Cheese and She's Broken. That's nice. But yeah, Hans, there's like achievements you can get. There's side quests you can do. You can do the anomaly commissions. You can do exploration. All kinds of stuff. But yeah, it makes plenty of sense as to why you could resell cars or apartments. It's just mechanically it would be difficult. Yo, what level are you right now? 39. I'm level 39. The BAC suspects the recent surge in Rain Man activity is tied to environmental factors. Somebody here is reading them. Yep, we just read that. Despite the frequent rain, there hasn't been a significant increase in rainfall compared to previous years or other areas of Hethro. Since we're ruling out natural causes, the cause must be man-made. So someone or an anomaly is intentionally creating an environment for the Rain Man? Can't rule out the possibility. So we're conducting investigations in the surrounding areas, but with our current staff shortage, there are still many places we haven't been able to check. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. I'll help with the investigation. Sure, I'll do my best to help. Thank you. Things are so much easier with you. I need to organize the interview records. Please start the investigation from the alley entrance. After finishing up here, I'll meet up with you. Okay. Because you will have later enough to buy everything would become boring too fast if you could just swap. Maybe, but it still just feels the way that it is. Like, I get that, but also I think to an extent, it would make sense more for vehicles than anything else. But I think the main problem is, yes, it could be boring too fast if you could just swap. But for example, right? Let's say I buy... Nope. Let's say I buy this Griffin. And my next goal is to get... what's a more reasonable one? Okay, let's say my next goal is a Pendragon. By the time I get this Pendragon, or a Love Alex, or whatever, the Griffin is literally useless to me. Like, it genuinely just doesn't have a use anymore once I get one of the supercars. And because of that, why am I having to hold on to it and not able to do anything with it? That's the main thought process behind I'd like to resell a thing. And thank you for the follow, Hans. So it's like, the second you get a new car, like I got this Griffin, and I'm not going to use the C2000 anymore. This $50,000 car, I'm not going to use this anymore. So why do I still have this? I'd be willing to sell this even if I could only get 10,000 fons. Which is way less than like 50,000. Wait, did you finish all the side quests? Not yet. I'm doing one right now. Happening here? That's my thinking. Yeah, like if I'm not gonna use everything, then it's like, you know, if they make power requirements for races, that would make more sense. Power requirements, what do you mean? I'm curious. What's the idea there, Monster? Because it sounds interesting, but I don't know what you mean. Did you do the Tagados distress message? Yes, I did. All I had to do was go there and do it. It might require you to do certain amounts of the story, but if you already did the story, I don't know why it would have that issue. Anomaly, haven't seen any, just the BAC loafers hanging around my doorstep all day. She seems to have issues with the BAC. My house has been damp and stuffy enough to give me a headache. They're always hanging around making my eyes spin. When the Rainmen actually show up, they're useless. Where do I go, Avon? There's a text message Tagato sent you. That's how the quest starts. Recently, the rain has been heavy, so it does get quite damp and stuffy. It's not just stuffy, you can't imagine how damp my house is now. Not only can't clothes dry, but even the wallpaper's getting soft from the moisture. I'm not strolling here at night just to catch a breath. Are you saying your house is more humid compared to the surroundings? Yeah, this place isn't far from my house, but it's much fresher here. Hey, could those rainmen be causing trouble that's making my house like that? We can't be sure, but the damp environment could indeed be related to rainmen. Don't just say could, I bet it's those pesky things tormenting us all along. My house is next to Brown's used electronics, you should check it out. I have a feeling that this electronics guy probably has some kind of bearing on what's happening. Maybe it's just me. Already within the tracking range? I see water. I do. At least I feel like I do. There's a layer of water film on the wall. It usually happens when it's extremely humid. Let's ask people over there about the situation. Oh, this guy. Oh, I've talked to him before. For example, races for limited car. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. If there were races where you could, like, have cars that were limited to a certain price range or something. That way people could race with the Griffin and people with the supercar and even people with the C2000. Like, that would be fun. Maybe an arcadey, more racing mode with that. Because then all cars would be useful. I think that would be fine. That would be a nice, like, middle ground for it so that people don't feel... Because that's what the main issue is right now. And it's the same with apartments. Let's say you get the $8 million apartment, right? The earlier, one of the starter apartments has all the same things. They just can't be leveled up as much in that one. So it's like, why would I still want to use this for anything other than just to house some characters, potentially, or one character in the case of the starter apartment? For a lot of people, it just doesn't make sense to them. My besties complain about the humid weather, they just don't get it. The humidity is great for the skin, no need for moisturizing creams. Yeah, I get it. Right now, only this you can use those is to... Yeah, the only way you can use them is to flex on other people at the moment. Like, yeah. It's like, oh, look at all my apartments. The humidity is great for the skin, no need for moisturizing creams. Excuse me, is there a particularly damp place around here? Oh dear, it's hard to say. It's so damp everywhere. Oh, I remember. There's an abandoned warehouse nearby. Okay. Recently, I heard raindrop sounds from the warehouse whenever I passed by. Because the sound is so faint, I thought I was just hearing things, but now that you mention it, I suddenly feel a recent mugginess might be due to that warehouse. Rain in a warehouse, it does sound suspicious. Thank you for the information. I will investigate further. Sounds good. Changes rainfall in the abandoned warehouse would make sense that nearby residents feel unbearably muggy and humid. The indoor rain is unnatural, must be intentional. The purpose is rainmen. Okay. So this guy's most likely going to be creating the situation, so we should investigate. Thank you for the follow, gamer. I think people would be more worried why I have 3 apartments and a $200,000 car. That'd be funny. By the way, how y'all make cheese strong? My cheese nukes only like 15 to 20k, 17 to 20k. Well, you can use things like Hanyul to like buffer a bit, but the main thing is building to maximize her grains. The higher her grains cap is, and the more Cosmos damage she deals, the more damage she deals in her ult, and then obviously go for spikes. How many pulls did it get you to get Hotori? 82, I believe. Haven't played in 2 weeks, was too overwhelmed with everything. Oh, where should I start? Where should I start? Joe, I actually have a whole playlist on the channel that is NTE tips. In there, I have like an everything you need to know little guide. I have some things on where to get some like easy fawns and just a bunch of general tips to help explain different things. If you feel like that might help you. Because that'd be a much easier way to get targeted help. And then if you have a question that isn't in that playlist, you can come here and ask me, and I can tell you to the best of my ability. You right, I forgot. She said S0 has a cap of 5k and S1 can unlock 10k, which would be double damage. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So the reason people get spiky damage is because they have a higher cap on their stuff. Or there's another awakening that just gives flat Cosmos damage increase as well. But the double ones are better. Cool, I'll definitely check it out. All right, good stuff, Joe. Hopefully it's as helpful as possible. If you have any questions on the specific video, you can always comment them down below, and I'm usually really good about replying to comments. As long as it doesn't get blocked by the red app. This clue is very valuable. Like you, I believe the truth of the Rainman incident is hidden in the abandoned warehouse. There's no time to lose. Let's head to the abandoned warehouse. Okay. Yeah, like here.
Business is tough.
I was testing out one of them, but I don't really like it too much.
I'm here.
Let's see. I was testing out this one, which makes it so you get equal to 100% grain storage, but I think I'd rather go with the storage capacity increase, I think. Or the cosmos damage, but my not only S0 right now is stronger than cheese, but at least I have 2 nice DPS. Yeah, not only is also really good though. How do I change my team? Go to formation and just make a different team, and then switch to it. That's all you gotta do. I'm almost out of beta coins, Lamau. 100k left. I had to get some. There are strong fluctuations around the door. Stay alert. Oh, okay, thanks. You're welcome. We can't determine the situation inside right now. Breaking in recklessly is too risky. I know the entrance. I mean, could I just climb up?
All right, let's go.
As suspected, an anomaly hunter. Impressive skills. I'll go find a ladder. Yep. Well, this doesn't feel nice. Dude, free to play, and you got both Natalie and Hotori. Nice. You can guarantee both of them. There's been enough pulls. But I was lucky. I'll tell you right now, I was lucky. I only put 50-something pulls into Natalie's banner, and then I put 82 into Hotori's banner. And I also got Hotori's outfit. So I'm super lucky. Straight up. Now I have 2 million of those coins. I don't know what to do with them. They're mostly for upgrading characters. So people who've upgraded multiple teams up to level 50 are like really low on them. And hello AHS, welcome in. By the way, I built Mint almost without anima damage bonuses, and she has nice damage too. Mint is quite nice. She can be used as a double DPS with cheese as well. Yeah, I did 70 on Natalie, got her plus her skin. Nice. Oh my lord, I finally got Hotori's outfit finally after 200 pulls. Let's go, Mib-T. Hope you enjoy. I'm free to play. I got Natalie, Hotori, A1, and her weapon. Whew. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I accidentally got Natalie at A2 as a free to play player. My Natalie is uncomfortably powerful. Squeezed every last analyth I could. Lol. That's great. I at least have A2 Hotori now. Nice. What is this sound? Might be able to get A3 if I'm lucky. True. Oh, there you are. Unless it's a surge of anomalies like the Rainman and large troops, you can usually handle things on our own. That's what you said, right? Didn't think I'd jinx it that fast. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. At least we can confirm that this place is indeed related to the Rainman incident. These plants are... It's a weather vine. It can create small-scale rainstorms at the top of their vines from the water themselves. It's pretty easy to take care of, so it's a good starter plant for those trying out gardening for the first time. However, it has the characteristics of rapid expansion when exposed to fire, so it must be reported to the BAC. This place has been abandoned for a long time, the fire facilities are outdated, and it's in a densely populated area. It doesn't seem like it would pass approval. True. I personally cheated a bit and spent some money. Damn. Look, it is what it is. I also got good stuff in my pools, not gonna lie, but I only bought the monthly pass. The monthly pass I think is really good value, I would say. If you're like a low spender, and you're like, oh, I don't want to spend too much, then the monthly pass is great value. I play total free to play, but that's because of my own personal interest, not because I think it's bad to spend on these games. How? So, bro, I used all the stuff on Natalie and Hotori, and I just got a single Natalie and no Hotori yet. So, Monster. I got Natalie, early, then I pulled a little bit more, and in 2 10 pulls, I got 2 more Natalies. That's how. And then I just kept going until I got the glider. So I put like 57 pulls into our banner. Or something like that. Illegally cultivating weathervine in a warehouse without sunlight. Bro, my early is 70 plus. I know, it's crazy. I was saying, like, I'm insanely lucky. Who knows how to progress further? I'm free to play, can't really afford to spend right now on top of that. It's a new game. Who knows how to progress further? I mean, $5 a month can be nothing to some people and can be a lot to other people. If you're picking and choosing between different kinds of like enjoyment. So there's plenty of people who just would rather save their stuff. Gimme then. Yeah, $5 is nothing. You can give me $5. That's funny. That's a really funny reaction. I got not only my first temple. I got one copy of not only my first temple too. Legally cultivating it in a warehouse without sunlight. See, this is how a mastermind simulated rainy nights. Right, who could it be and why? No matter what, the scale of Rayman probably can't be handled by a single officer. I'll report to the team. I mean, I could just wipe them out myself, right?
Let me take a closer look.
Pretty lively here. I can see you all.
Should I invest in cheese since I can have her A6 as a gameplay? Probably.
Exclusive delivery. Please sign here.
She seems really good. Nice. I was scrounging like a beggar for pulls. I'm working on a counter, but shit barely enough to live. Yeah, 100%, yeah. Why is it so hard to get a high percent of crit rate? Because it's just rough to get the stats right now. Finally just completed all of the district 100%. Now I'm doing the carnival. Nice, Hakeem. Well done. I was scrounging like a beggar for pulls. Yeah. Tips on using Hotori. Use her skill and then switch to the rest of your team. Like open up whenever you're doing like a full rotation. Open up with Hotori because her skill saves the other characters' skills that are used after her, like their redirects and stuff. And then when she pops her ult, which would happen like at the end of your rotation, she then reuses all of the skills at once. So make sure you do that. Otherwise, you're not taking advantage of her ult. Yes, and also don't go head on into like fully building characters until level 40 anyway. What's your highest nuke right now? I haven't really been taking measurements of it, honestly. I'm not level 40 yet, but I've passed level 7 of the train. Of the like ghost train. So, I guess I'm considered slightly ahead of some people, because some people couldn't get past it until they were level 40. I'm level 39 right now, and I'm doing side quests to help me push myself towards 40. Lottering confirms that the Wartheimer index in the target area has returned to normal. Good work. Are you alright? Yeah, no problem. That puts my mind at ease. Nice. You've made time for the civilians outside the warehouse to evacuate. No one was hurt. The weather vine in the warehouse will be handled by the CSU later, and the Rainmen won't have a second chance to gather. Nice. Well, hi, Psycho. Welcome in. Completed the permanent train and 14 points on limited train. I just need to level up my characters and skills now. Nice. I just hit level 30 yesterday. I'm almost flat out broke on beetle coins. Yeah, I've been actually anticipating that and farming the absolute hell out of beetle coins, if I'm being real. I have over 1 million again now. Because I basically went for all ascension materials for my main teams. And then I went for beetle coins so that I could do that. Because I have a feeling, like, the only character I really need to be maxed out on my other team is Cheese. The rest of them don't need it. So. By the way, about the mastermind who planted the vine, my team is searched. Unfortunately, can't find anything. Did you notice anything unusual during the fight? Yes, during the fight, I noticed one of the Rainmen had soil on its sleeve. As soon as it noticed us, it immediately seeped into the water and headed outside with all the other Rainmen following suit. When we arrived, the door was unlocked from the inside and couldn't have been opened from the outside. We didn't see anyone suspicious leaving the warehouse either. This leader Rainman might be the mastermind behind the weather vines, creating an environment similar to rainy nights, gathering its companions in advance. When it really rains outside, the Rainmen can act collectively and won't be easily nullified. I've reached level 41 Hunter level and Tycoon level 28 as completely free to play. Nice! I'm almost level 40 Hunter level. I haven't used any of my potions though. That's the thing. I'm saving all the potions so I can farm the absolute hell out of gear. I want to farm a lot of gear with that. I should level up my characters and skills now. Nice. Just hit level 30 yesterday and almost flat broke on beetle coins after updating. Nice. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, you already told me that. Nice. I did similar yesterday. I redid it because I have cheese and not only level 50 and did some more. Nice. Guess I'll wait for 1.1. Maybe we'll get more beetle coins by then. Do hope for more analyst though. Probably. We probably will. I spent all pixels a few days in a row trying to get golden orb for not only, but I didn't get a single one. That's rough. With a decent main stat at least, yeah. One potion gives 300 hunter XP. Yeah, I know. I have enough potions to max myself out right now and hit 40. Which region are you at? America? I'm in the America region. In NT, yeah. Anomalies. This incident must be reported for future reference. In any case, the incident was resolved smoothly thanks to our team with GTF. Don't mention it. It's my pleasure to help. Anything else? Nothing. It's just I didn't expect a potted plant to cause me to work overtime for half a month and have an extra report to write. Once I submit the report, I'm taking a long vacation, somewhere sunny, no rain, no rain men, just peace. You really worked hard. Alright, there we go. So there's the quest, a rainy day in Hethro. I'm in SEA, I wish I could add you. Yeah, there's a lot of people that want to add me, and unfortunately, I'm just in apparently a really unpopular zone for my community. Like, most of the people who asked to add me are not able to. I'm getting all orbs for not only with stats like Cosmos damage. Oof. Ugh. Why does that... that's something that always boggled my mind. It's like, oh, this set for specifically anima characters, you can roll Cosmos damage on it. It's like, what is wrong with you? Why are you like this? It's rough. It's very rough. But, either way. And hi, Sky. Welcome in. Sky Butterfly. New Anomaly Citizen ID. Oh, have I not gotten a new ID? Or wait, no. I think that was something else. Maybe it was. That's Sakiti's messages, I think. Where is it? Hello? Oh, I forgot. The messages are a different thing. There. There's Iris. How would you rate your experience? Very satisfied. Give your feedback. We also invite you to visit Tungsten. Nice. Okay. Where is Sakiti? There she is. Want to see Takedo hopping mad? It's absolutely hilarious. Even I waited till hunter level 40 and then I used all my potions. That's fair. I'll probably hit 41 almost immediately when I do that. But yeah. Let's see. I ain't farming till I reach appraisal level 40. Yeah. I imagine most don't. I just got Hotori 83 pity after all the suffering and pain she's finding home. Let's go, Sky. Well done. How's your map / side quest progress so far? You look like you're close to done. I have only a couple of side quests left. And then my map exploration, the only zone I don't have maxed out is bridge crossings because I need to do the puppet. What team for Hotori without Nonali? I'm not 100% sure, if I'm being real with you. I think she works well with Daffodil too. Are you free to play, by the way? Yes, I am. Yes, what's going on? Hurry over here. Don't want to miss this. Uh-oh. Well, I get some good rewards from that, so why not? I don't want you tracked. Currently using Raging Flames on her, but would love a Kurate arc. Yeah, I should see what my Nonali has. So my Nonali has 40% crit rate and 62% crit damage, and this is with me just spamming whatever random bullshit I have. So it's not necessarily the most optimal of setups. If I'm being honest. Yeah, what's up, kiddos?
Huh?
My team is Hotori 0 Geo on an Edgar Froning round. That's funny. Look over there. Lucky you came in just in time for the show. It's just getting to the good part. Not only no taste. What? You've only seen season 3 and you dare call me tasteless? I'm confused about what more I can do. I've maxed out my cafe and exploration completely and completed all quests and the races are already done. Other than that, what else is remaining? Achievements. Do all of the character interaction achievements. They each give you some analyth. And they're cute. And they're like actually voiced and stuff. So I recommend that if you can. Psycho. There's also ones that are not connected to the main cast too. Wait, you're appraisal level 40 and you haven't finished the quests? How? I'm appraisal level 39 and haven't finished the quests. I'm like halfway to 40. No, wait. I'm like a quarter of the way to 40. And it's from dailies, City Tycoon, stuff like that. Is where a lot of my XP comes from. Don't you know that in our hardcore fan circle, everyone wishes Season 3 was corrupted by some anomaly before it was released? After watching it, all you feel is despair and absurdity. And you actually think it's good. Oh, I get it now. It's because Taco likes it, right? Heh, Tagido. You didn't even understand it yourself, did you? Right? Right? Annoying ass fucking kids. And hey, Raptor, welcome in. It's really fun to play gacha games and watch live streams and chat with tubers. Yeah, I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's fun hanging out and doing this stuff. I may need help. I bought so many Bakugans. I'm responsible with my money, I swear. Dang. Irresponsible. Irresponsible. What's the point of harping on me? Just check Bagel. See how the ratings nosedived off a cliff when Season 3 came out. I bought the monthly pass, but I'm unsure what arc I should choose. I have all the characters out now. What arc would you suggest I go for? Depends on the character. I recommend using Pridwen. And welcome in, Aletni. But use Pridwen. That's the name of the website. And they have a lot of recommendations for character arcs and stuff. So just look around and see what ones they suggest for characters that you don't have the main arc for. Keep in mind, all the standard characters, their signature arc is able to be gotten for free. So you're basically picking between Nanali and Hotori. Any way to level up fishing faster? No, there isn't. I'm sorry. The only way to level up fishing is to fish. All right, thank you. You're welcome. Hopefully your quest for a good weapon goes well. But yes, unfortunately, fishing is just fishing. I like fishing though, so it's fine by me. But I know a lot of people don't, and it's like, ooh, my apologies. All right, wish me luck. I'll go spend today's pixels to try again to get Nanali Orb. Yes. All right, enjoy yourself, monster. I've been slacking, only decided to play later on the MO. Oh, okay. Yeah, I started playing on launch. Nanali, no taste. Tagido, you're so lame. All you can say is no taste over and over again. Boring. And grind achievement and fishing. Is there anything else there? I hate fishing. There's the cafe mini game. I believe Tetraminos gives some stuff, and so should the Mahjong game. I haven't done it all yet though, because I have a lot of city stamina that I've been spending on other stuff, like deliveries and all that. I was planning on Dakota Macro, but didn't proceed since, yeah, macros are bannable, so be really careful with that. You remember Bakugan? I do remember Bakugan. I used to have the metal cards and the Bakugans for Bakugan. The magnetic cards that you would roll the Bakugan onto, and then you'd hope it would hit the right angle so that it would open up, but usually it would actually just roll off, and then it would proceed to roll off the table, and then hit the ground, and then break or whatever the hell. Yeah. Because, you know, you can't roll it like you can in the show. But yes. I still don't understand anything about the Tetris. Do you watch anime, bro? I do watch anime, yeah. Selling fishes gives quite a lot of money, it does. What on earth are they arguing about? They're probably talking about the Tokusatsu show, Kokoro Rider. That's so funny, by the way. This is based on an actual show, so I'm not entirely sure. It's just the kind of superhero show that only little kids would watch. Hey, fuck you. The plot summary, it's about an anomaly hunter born as a cyborg with an armored transformation abilities who repeatedly steps up to resolve crises threatening the city, while searching for the meaning of his soul throughout his tumultuous life. I have Hotori's arc, so should I do... Yeah, choose probably the one for Nanali then. Aletni. Or Saletni. I'm not 100% sure how you want your name to be said. But yeah, probably do the one for Nanali if you already have Hotori's arc. Because I think it's Nanali's second best after her signature. What's your top 5 most anime of all time? I mean, my favorite anime, it's kind of hard because I have a guilty pleasure for Route A of Tokyo Ghoul that season, specifically because it's not canon to the manga and stuff, and I just really liked it. That's not my favorite though. I really liked Attack on Titan. One that I really liked as well was Here and There. It's like Now and Then Here and There, I think. That's an older one. Thank you. You're welcome. The old Bakugan stuff, older Pokemon stuff is great. I really liked Dragon Ball Z Kai specifically. I'm thinking. We were talking about Darling and the Franks earlier. Yeah, it's hard for me to do like a top-down list for you because I just don't think of it like that, and so it doesn't come to my brain. March Comes In Like a Lion is one that I like. It's like slice of life type deal. So yeah, by the way, better to use a single reward from rabbit hole or double, which is more lucky. Wait, what? Are you saying that one is better to use than the other? Oh, you're saying you don't know which is luckier, monster. Gotcha. It's really hard to rank anime. I mean, yeah, because there's so many of them and I've seen a lot. The concept that the protagonist only appears to the public in his armored suit and is apparently an homage to Mr. Galaxis, the famous anomaly hunter born from Acacian aeronauts, which is why the show attracted so many of Mr. Galaxis fans when it first aired. Attack on Titan is going to come out another season? I don't think Attack on Titan's going to have another season. I think it's ended. Unless they're doing like a spin-off thing. Or like a side stories, but I don't think they're going to do like any new actual story. My 50-year-old mom started watching anime. Let me know what she likes. What if I told you Dragon Ball Evolutions was my first introduction into Dragon Ball? That's interesting. My first introduction was Dragon Ball. And then Dragon Ball Z Kai. Attack on Titan Descendant. As far as I'm aware, yeah. She likes the Devil May Cry anime? That's really funny. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Devilman Crybaby is a good anime. It's a cluster, though. It's a clusterfuck. Like, straight up. It's so confusing, but it's really fun. I just started going downhill in Season 2 for no good reason. What does it have to do with Mr. Glass's story at all? What's so hard to understand? Isn't it obvious that they first... Ah, fuck. I skipped her thing. Such theories do exist overall. Overall, the second season's ratings dipped slightly, but it attracted many non-tokusatsu fans? Okay. As far as I can tell from what's aired so far, the conflict between the protagonist's romance and his hero's burden seems to become the main storyline, and the fights and evil forces are filler. Ugh, okay, that's a little bit rough, especially when you're appealing to, like, kids. Maybe I heard wrongly? Maybe. What happens when I reach one level 4? I always run away on level 3. You get absolutely annihilated, Kenny. That's what happens. You get eviscerated. Like, an orbital cannon blasts you and turns you into dust. Not really, though, but it spawns a boss fight. It spawns a boss fight. So, Taito's annoying as F. Recently, I watched anime about the chicken or something. I see. Just like solo leveling. And I tried to get her Wizard Atelier. The Wizard Hat Atelier? Yes? Okay, cool. That one's good. That one's good. I haven't watched a ton though, and I should probably read the manga instead. But yeah. Nice. Let's see. Bella Gold Anime Orb for Psych main stat. The original fans insisted that the Kokoro in the title shouldn't be misrepresented as the heart of a lover, and they've been in a constant verbal battles with new fans and bagel communities. As a result, the third season has the lowest ratings, but the highest discussion volume in the series. Oof. I actually read Mashal. I read the manga. I read the manga for Mashal before the anime came out. I did watch Black Clover, but when the animation started dropping off, I struggled to keep watching it. I might read the manga on that one too. Just like Sentenced to Be a Hero. That's one I want to watch but haven't seen. And thank you for the follow, gamer. I can't really see your name because of the little icon of the little guy, but only Tagato would actually enjoy watching this cringe slop. Oh my gosh. Sakiri seems to know a surprising amount about a writer. Could it be that she... Even just looking at the romance parts, everyone knows season 3 is way worse than actual romance dramas. Do you think your taco likes writer and recommended it to you just for that reason? That's really funny. L3, the protagonist from season 3 is actually pretty similar to you. Whatever his crush likes, he just goes along with it, saying yeah without a thought. But at least his character is written as a successful, charming urban hero. Ooh. I like to read, but for me, watching the cutscenes gives me more details, gives me goosebumps. That's fair. New animes are airing so slow that I'm binging numerous manhwa per week. I actually read so much manhwa, dude. Also, what platform are you streaming for full screen? If you go to the card in my bio, there's 2 of them. There's the purple app and the red app. I have a full screen for both of them. And they have their own positives and negatives depending on whether you want like emotes and like all that stuff or not. Tagato, don't you think you should step up your game a bit? Tage. By the way, the original Mr. Galaxis was an anomaly hunter for ages before I was even born, and he's always been so special and so powerful. If you tried to list all the anomalies he's notified, even 20 of your TV heads couldn't display them all. Protecting everyone and continuously inspiring the younger generations with the noble heroic cause. That's the real Mr. Galaxis. That's the writer spirit. Damn, he's angry. Huh? What'd you say? Well, that's funny. So this one line is voiced. Okay. I guess not really. Tagado, slow down while you talk. I couldn't understand a word. What's this little act you're putting on, Tagado? What's the Tage nonsense? The pitch and tempo of each Tage sounds almost identical, suggesting there's no differentiated content. It's just Tage. I don't think it actually means anything. Nice one, Tagado. Can't win an argument with Nonali, so you start playing dumb. Totally copying that scene from season 3 where the roadside villain meets the hero, realizes they can't win, and pretends to be an idiot to escape. I didn't see anything just now. You didn't hear anything, nothing at all. So she likes it. She likes the show. That's really funny. Oh, Tagado and Nonali have left. They parted on bad terms. What could be the best way to smooth things over? Are you worried about those two? A dummy is always a dummy getting worked up over nothing. It's perfectly normal to have little disagreements in life. We don't really understand what they're both standing up for, and rushing in to mediate might backfire. Let's wait and see if a better opportunity presents itself. I never noticed before, but Tagado does care a lot about Miss Taco. I bet Tagado will be back to trailing Nonali everywhere as like he always does. You know, the kind you can't shake off before the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow night at the latest. I first thought I'll watch a full story without skipping, but Tagado made me skip everything. Yeah, I get that. Just checked you on your Red app. I saw you before, hence I felt some sense of familiarity. That makes sense. Yeah, the Red app is where I do a lot of my guide content. Like, that's where I started my guide content, so a lot of people who recognize me from there. Though there's a lot of people that recognize me from the photo app. The one that is owned by the Zuckerberg. And that one's particularly funny because there's just a lot of people who've seen me there, but I don't think I have like a really strong presence, if that makes sense there. Let's talk with Adler. Good morning, Appraiser. Did you sleep well last night? Feeling good? Tagado is still packing up his things, Appraiser. Please wait a moment. If you haven't had breakfast yet, this would be a good time to fill your stomach while you wait. After all, you'll be running around the Bureau of Anomaly Control with Tagado all day, so it's important to keep your energy up. Wait, that's happening today? Oh, it seems Tagado hasn't had a chance to tell you yet, Appraiser. He was hoping you could accompany him to the Bureau of Anomaly Control today. I'm always the last to know. And allow me to give you a brief overview, Appraiser. Though we should leave the specific details for Tagado to explain himself when he arrives. Tagado plans to renew his Anomaly Citizen ID for the new year today, and he'd like to ask you, Appraiser, to accompany him to handle this matter. What's an Anomaly Citizen ID? It's, as the name suggests, it's proof of Tagado's status as an Anomaly Citizen. Anomalies like Tagado, who can integrate into human society and coexist harmoniously with the city, can apply to the BAC for their own Anomaly citizenship. That's interesting. I don't use Zucko's app that much. Yeah, neither do I. I only post there. Adler's so hot. Adler's great. I love Adler. If they pass the BAC's assessment, proving they can live independently and are willing to integrate into urban society while respecting and maintaining city order, they can obtain Anomaly citizenship and enjoy the rights of a citizen. I see, so what do you need me to do? The Avon Antique Shop serves as Tagado's sponsoring entity. This means you, Appraiser, along with everyone else in the shop, are Tagado's guarantors. The Bureau of Anomaly Control requires all Anomaly citizens to be accompanied by their guarantors when obtaining or renewing their citizen IDs. Tagado has renewed his citizen ID several times before, so he's quite familiar with the procedures. You might as well let Tagado handle everything, Appraiser. Just be there as a silent partner. If you have any difficulties, feel free to contact me or Nonali right away. Come to think of it, I remember Nonali was originally supposed to hit Tagado, but Tagado changed his mind at the last minute. Is it because they had a disagreement yesterday? In the early hours of last night, Tagado came to me hugging his pillow, looking like he needed to get something off his chest. I made him a late-night snack and listened as he talked between bites. He just kept repeating Nonali humph and asked if I could accompany him to the bureau instead of her. Unfortunately, I was already on a schedule today, so Tagado chose